me what the fuck.
Coming.
Just say the legend continues.
No one is saying that.
I just did, bitch.
I didn't want a demo. Alright, well, hey everyone, it's RockMan and Ratmus, and once again pay attention because we're having internet connection problems and the stream is going to crash like Billy Joel. And we're starting out with NES Kung Fu. Why did we buy this? Because we didn't have it.
Because the legend sucks ass.
Sorry, bro. This thing is...
Who did that?
Hello, can anyone hear us? No.
It's just like real life, you know, just weirdos in pinkish outfits just come running at you with their hands up.
Pause.
Great pause. I'm gonna punch him in the dick.
Yeah, so they didn't have a great NES selection this year. Most of the games they had, we already had, but we didn't have Kung Fu, so I bought it.
Like the Moth Fat Conspiracy, right? I think they had another copy.
Really?
You like my dance? Oh, I didn't realize he can.
So you can watch a whole playlist of us doing this going back to 2015, I think.
Landed on a knife, everybody.
This is RockMan and Ratmus Random Wisconsin Games. Ratmus is my brother. He's playing the game right now. We were in Wisconsin for a week, as we do. And there's a used game store named Mojo's, which has multiple locations we sometimes go to. We went to the Shawano one and the Antigo one. We bought a bunch of games. Now, not all of these games you're going to see here today were bought at Mojo's. Some of them are illegally shoved into the stream that Ratmus bought, and we're just going to check them out. We also have some food taste tests to do later. Opening some weird trading cards, and of course the vacation picks, which is what everyone's really waiting for.
Fucker stabbed me with a knife.
Alright, Ratmus, play this for 10 minutes or until you get sick of it, and then we'll switch. And tell everyone in chat how your vacation went. The way chat's dead.
Chat, why are you dead? I was on a bowcat, alright.
So, why do I remember playing this game? Did we rent it? Because, like, we didn't have it, but...
Was it on some, like, you know, the NES
collection?
Challenge collection thing or some shit?
That could be the case, yeah.
Because it seems like something that would be included, you know, on their online stuff. Guys kiss me. What the fuck?
I was like, I thought I played it. Like, remember when I used to make those, like, we used to make those video game compilations?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking of Super Pitfall or something instead. What's up with the heat? Those fires?
Yes. Yeah, fuck off, bitch. Eat a dick.
Says it's 87 degrees of all degrees right now.
Degrees of all degrees.
Chicago faces returning wildfire smoke and scattered storms today. High of 90 degrees. Ratmus beat level 1 or something.
I feel like I've accomplished something. Oh shit, snakes!
I'm sure AVGN talked about this game, right?
Yeah.
The Humidity is 61%.
Let's try game B.
What's that about? The fucking thing doesn't explain it.
Let's read the instruction manual that we have, right? There was a short like video talking about, you know, Sonic 1 when you jump and get the, you know, end thing, there's those points that pop up. Because there's some where it doesn't, like, that are before the thing, you could still somehow get them, but also the 100-point thing was glitched in the original Sonic 1 where it was only 10 points.
Game A is designed for beginners and Game B for experts.
So I'm getting my fucking ass kicked.
A is punch, B is kick. I'm sure you figured that out.
So fucking complicated having just these few buttons.
Alright, what do you think your character's name and backstory is?
Wang Chung, and, you know, I just come to this kung fu thing to beat up some wizards, I don't know.
First of all, did you say your name was Wayne Chung?
Yes.
Like Wayne Knight? Second of all, if your name is Wang Chung, is that racist? No, your name is Thomas. You're a steely kung fu expert. He has mastered the art of powerful punches, sharp kicks, and well-timed jump kicks. The player must decide which techniques to use and when. Your girlfriend Sylvia is kidnapped by the mysterious gang, quote-unquote X. Typical video game bullshit.
At least the president hasn't been kidnapped by ninjas. 'Cause it's
Dragon Ball.
It's not Z, we know that. You gonna retreat on me, a knife-wielding bitch?
It says Dragon Balls will randomly drop from the ceiling.
I guess that was the level 2 thing that wanged my dong. Alright, let's switch to something else.
But also confetti balls, snake baskets,
Snake balls.
and a poisonous moth. I haven't even finished reading the instruction manual, brother.
Mothballs.
If
Just play the Jetson game, but I don't have the money for that shit.
If your score reaches 50,000 points, you get another player.
You could play what?
Okay, how to play. One round takes you from the first floor to the 5th floor where Sylvie is being held captive. On each floor, different dangers and experts are lying in wait to attack. Yeah.
Apparently, yeah, like doing a jump kick on these purple guys gives you more points.
Yeah, I could tell you more about the enemies, but clearly you don't care.
So yeah, if they grab you, then they, you know, decide to smooch you on the lips or some bullshit.
I don't think this instruction manual says that.
Well, it happened, alright.
Spoilers, the third floor boss, named Giant, who you're never gonna get to, is as strong as Hercules.
We know that shit. I'm leaving, bitch. Get out of my way.
But we're talking about Kevin Sorbo Hercules.
Yes. Not the Rock Hercules from that stupid movie.
Speaking of Kevin Sorbo, speaking of Captain Dylan Hunt, yeah, like, you know, I was always told that, you know, oh, you know, that show Andromeda is Gene Roddenberry's Andromeda. He came up with the idea and everything, but, like, what it actually was is, like, yeah, he came up with the idea, but he actually made a movie. I forget what it was called, but it was, like, very similar to the show Andromeda. Like, the main character is Dylan Hunt, and he gets, like, stuck in a time loop, and he, like, you know, ends up in a post-apocalyptic galaxy or whatever, but, like, that's where the similarities ended. And, like, you know, so he already made that movie. It's an actual movie that exists. And then, like, you know, Robert Hewitt Wolf or somebody, you know, or Majel Barrett, you know, took his fucking idea and, you know,
Made it a show.
then reused it into that show, which obviously some of the details are the same, but then it changed from there. It's like I never knew that.
Fuck the dragon.
Alright, so once Ratmus dies this time, then we'll switch to the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
There you go.
Alright, I hope everyone in chat enjoyed Kung Fu, because that's the last you'll ever see of it.
I know Kung Fu.
Now bear with us while we drop frames and or switch game systems.
Don't drop the switch, oh god.
You can't trust the system.
Trust my dad.
chat that joke he knows and all about his vacation.
Apparently my friend and his girlfriend, you know, I think I said they went to Florida. I thought they were driving. No, they flew there and they're like on a Disney cruise line. Going to that Skipper Lounge.
Unplug that. About Skipper Dan? He's gonna be there. Skipper Dan is in the Skipper Lounge along with the skipper from Gilligan's Island.
Yes.
Those are the only famous skippers I know. Isn't there like, was it Barbie's kid sister is Skipper?
Yes, she's there too. 'Cause, you know, she's 43 an hour, some shit.
Darian Lambert's in there because someone said he could go into that lounge.
Be a singer.
Nobody gets that joke because they don't watch Time Tracks. What's that guy doing?
Says your friend brings over these 3 games. It's like, which one are you playing first and why?
Obviously Zelda 2. Do we have Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest? I can't remember if we bought it or not. Plug that in.
Maybe we should.
Sure as hell didn't have it at Mojo's, I'll tell you that.
Want my clunky?
According to Jacob, what about McClunky?
If I got, you know, Jacob's card in that Lost collection.
Which we're sadly not going to open later. And that thing you posted said season 3, so I doubt Jacob would be in there, okay?
If I'm used to Echo.
What about Mr. Echo?
She wants to hear my wonderful, you know, idea for, you know, for. Did they ever say why, like, you know, the character Mr. Echo was killed off? Because I know, like, there were certain
Yes,
things.
there's slightly conflicting information, spoilers for Lost, but you know, some people said that the actor was like too difficult to work with, he was too method. Another thing said that he didn't like living in Hawaii and he wanted to be with his family in Europe.
That's why, but yeah, like my idea was, you know, he would have been one of the people that escaped the island and what's her name, Sun, the Korean woman?
Yeah.
So like, you know, they would have had to at one point pretended that they were a married couple to like do something, so the episode would have been called Mr. and Mrs. Echo.
That's just a wonderful idea you had.
Yes. Back in 2007, everybody. I mean, what?
As Frank Drebin would say, I love it.
Yeah, like Bunny's been playing Metroid Prime 3, which, you know, like Metroid Prime 4 finally came out recently, and yeah, like the third game was in like, you know, 07, which is a long fucking time ago. So I was just kind of like, you know, 2007, you know, I remember it, but I can't think of like specifics. So I, you know, looked at stuff. It's like Lost was in season 3, you know. Like, Doom totally hasn't seen Wally yet because it wasn't out.
I thought I said Doom hasn't seen Walt.
He hasn't seen Walt in years.
Because the others kidnapped him. Oops.
Apparently, like that summer's when Ratatouille came out, so it was right before Wall-E came out. So,
All right, everyone in chat, we are now going to play. Ratmus is going to play a wonderful Super Nintendo game? Question mark.
yeah, we got you guys.
Did I?
Did you tweet?
I closed the pictures that I didn't intend to close, so when we do that, I'll have to completely fucking fix it. How did I screw that up? I knew it was gonna happen. Anybody hear the game audio? Can anybody hear Ratmus? I didn't.
Fuck.
Hold on. I didn't even increase the microphone volume, so nobody could hear you probably. Nobody was even watching. How's the volume, chat?
I just pooped my pants.
Literally dead. Sorry about that. Sorry about all the screw ups. I'll have to fix the pictures again when it's time to show them. So yeah, obviously this is an actual Game Boy game, which we're playing with our Super Game Boy. This is just the original Dr. Mario for Game Boy, original Game Boy, which we'd never owned before because we didn't own that many Game Boy games, clearly, so now we have it. Are you happy, Ratmus?
Well, I'm happy, brother.
Obviously I've played Dr. Mario a lot, usually the NES version, or some other version. You love it? Just like Frank Drebin? It's a Game Boy game in color. It's amazing technology. Did an easy fucking game because that was the choice. I think Stelnox said that he's working, so he'll have to watch the VOD. So say hi to Stelnox, Ratmus.
Hi, Stelnox. How's that VOD going?
Now tell him about all the wonderful TV shows you saw on DVD at Mojo's. Did you see any?
Anything that stuck out, you know. That was like a while ago now, so I don't fucking remember.
It's literally less than 2 weeks.
Don't remember what I had for breakfast 2 nights ago.
You had breakfast 2 nights ago?
Yes.
You had breakfast for dinner?
Breakfast for dinner 2 nights ago, I don't even know what I ate. Having a goddamn ham sandwich.
How was that breakfast?
I do a lot of things fucking weird, okay? You know this.
Breaking news, everyone. Ratmus is fucking weird. Did you know that?
Man in the can totally pooped his pants.
Hey, it's Eric. How's it going, Eric?
How are you doing? I'm a doctor now.
Eric is enjoying his 2-month subscriber Bubble Man badge.
Yeah.
And all of his wonderful RockMan emotes.
That you're gonna say it's 2 months sabbatical, and I'm like, what?
No. This is Dr. Mario for Game Boy, original Game Boy. Yes, I know it's in color. It's amazing.
Things are in color nowadays. It's the future of
I want to get these color TVs. Didn't Tron Bond say that once?
Yes. Quality beefsteaks.
Alright, Ratmus, how long till you get sick of Dr. Mario? 2 more minutes?
Yes. That comboing and shit.
Wow, it made a happy beeping noise.
It's the best kind of beeping noise. Like it's supposed to be blue, but it's more green.
It's supposed to be gray. You should be happy you got any color at all.
Check this out. You fucking sick.
Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo.
You like the Dr. Mario? Alright, let's
Dr. Mario. Wow. Isn't that what the commercial said back in the day?
probably.
You were gonna say something. Beat this level or something?
Yeah. This is a classic, wonderful puzzle game, right?
Alright, well, we all know how this game works, so I'm gonna look up the manual for the next game because we're gonna need it.
About magnets, how they work. Look at the manual for magnets.
I was typing in the name of the game, Super Nintendo Manual, but because you said magnet, I almost typed magnet instead of manual, so thanks a lot. So what we have here is hickory smoked elk jerky, I thought, but it actually doesn't say jerky. It says kippered nuggets. What the fuck does that mean?
I thought you were going to say what we have here is a failure to communicate.
I mean, we obviously have that.
Because they're kippered nuggets, whatever the fuck that even means.
Refrigerate after opening.
Whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah, and I told you didn't need to refrigerate that summer sausage. One thing you've got going on in your life that you want to tell Chad about?
Terrible fucking smoke we had.
I thought you were going to say tariffs.
These goddamn tariffs.
Yeah,
I did see a thing about tariffs on Facebook where it's like, you know, they want to totally make tariffs against Canada for all that fucking smoke, and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna fucking happen. Send them back. But yeah, like,
speaking of send them back, on Ted's jukebox, that was where the first I heard Grandma got run over by a reindeer, which I just remembered.
I remember that, yeah.
Alright, you done with Dr. Mario?
Is Dr. Mario done with me?
Just like more Lost spoilers, just like the island isn't done with Desmond. The answer is no.
The answer is Penny.
Alright, Ratmus, so explain to me in chat why you have this game called Radical Rex and it wasn't bought in Wisconsin. Why did you buy this? What is the deal with it? What's it about?
I probably saw some video somewhere about, you know, weird NES games or SNES games, and I think this was on there. I'm like, hey, that'd be a great game to get to play, you know, for some random shit.
And did you just get it on eBay?
Yeah.
Radical!
Yeah. It's the fucking 90s, yo.
Alright, should I tell you the story about this game?
Yes, it's got all the motherfucking bitches.
It's really long. Rex and the Hex. For millions of years, dinosaurs had cruised the prehistoric party lands, doing cool dinosaur-like things in perfect harmony, skateboarding and grooving, blah blah blah, chowing down at salad bars.
Oh god, the lettuce.
So we got cool 90s dinosaurs who ride skateboards and eat at salad bars, but then out of nowhere came the mammals. But according to some elf, they're not even mammals, they're more like, you know, cannibals or viruses. Until the day, I thought it said Shenron.
Holy fuck, that was brutal.
Until the day Sethron showed up, who's a combination of Seth Green and Shenron, according to me. A funky-looking mammal with magical powers. He busted out of the frozen wastelands to carry out his master plan. Okay, like, I am embellishing this and changing the words a little bit, but just slightly. I just want to be clear on that. I'm not lying to you guys, the instruction manual does say some of this. But it's just so long, I'm just going to summarize it. Okay.
Oh, Sonic Spin. You know what the fuck?
I'm still reading the story, I haven't got to the controls. Okay, so you're Radical Rex, and we hate the mammal, evil, magical being known as Setheron. He's trying to stop you from, you know, skateboarding or eating salad bars. Alright, what's the controls? Difficulty. You can choose the difficulty setting. Controllers. TV sound. Yes, we... Okay. Animation test. Okay, the moves. Radical moves. This is the default control setting. Alright, so the L button is stash/ride skateboard.
Okay,
The R button is trash/fire skateboard. X is roar. A is kick. Y is breathe fire/blow bubbles underwater. B is jump. And the control pad will help you walk, ride, swim, climb, or swing. Does that answer your question, Ratmus?
a little bit, because, yeah, like, I threw off the, you know, skateboard. I'm like, what the fuck? But
does it not come back?
it comes back at, like, random times or something. But, like, you don't always want it, so...
Okay. Your health O-meter. It's not a health meter, it's a health O-meter.
So it's honorable?
Sure. You got a dino egg counter. Keeps count of Rex's dino egg collection for the bonus world. 80 dino eggs gets you in. The Roar Raider shows how much roaring power Rex has picked up. That's the sound thing in the upper. Yeah. And then you have a fire tracker.
Twitter tracker.
So the number of lives that you have is referred to as Rex chances.
Take a chance.
And then under your health-o-meter, you would have an oxygen gauge if you were underwater. Oh god, drowning music. Doom loves it. Alright, so if you collect 80 dinosaur eggs, you can go to the bonus world. Pick up fire fossils to increase your fire-breathing power.
Pick up Firefox. Just notice that dude.
You can also get a fireball fossil, which will use magic form of defense until hit. Maybe invincibility, I'm not sure. So various power-ups, roar fossils, heart fossils to restore your health. Air bubble fossil, looks like it's time to take a breather. Okay, and then there's invincibility, so that's something different. You can ride a pterosaur taxi, spelled P-taxi. Hail one of these for a quicker ride to higher ground. Hey Doom, you literally missed everything.
I missed so much Dr. Mario, but we're playing Radical Rex.
We're playing Radical Rex, which Ratmus didn't even buy in Wisconsin. Did you get this off eBay?
Yes.
You have a main squeeze named Rexanne, but there's also the Rexettes, which are your jammin' backup babes.
Oh yeah, those bitches that were at the title screen.
This game is your typical 90s skateboarding dinosaur bullshit. Yeah, Ratmus said he probably saw some video of it recently and that's why he bought it, so. The evil wizard Sethron.
Sephiroth. Triforce of power.
Yes. Do you care about the enemies?
Well, I'm killing them, so clearly I don't.
There's a scorpion. I hope it's not on steroids.
It's like weird is, yeah, like you can fry these bastards and they're just kind of like burnt there.
Rex struts his stuff on or off his board. Sometimes he'll find his Tyrannosaurus Tootsie supply him with the best form of transportation. Has anyone ever said that?
You just did. That was a cutscene. I'm like, what's going on? I try to jump.
Yeah, it says he rides a skateboard, not a four-wheeler, so watch out where your skateboard can't go.
Got some dino on dino violence.
Thank you for explaining that, Doom. So yeah, you can breathe fire, you can kick, you can climb.
Looks like way too angry while he's kicking. Oh, that was a spike.
Doom, there's going to be swimming sections where you're going to run out of oxygen and die. A dinosaur isn't born with a powerful roar, it comes with experience.
Picking up these damn roar things.
Once Rex jumps on his board and starts thrashing, he can either keep riding or jump off and stash his board until he feels the need to do the half-pipe deed.
Have sex with the half-pipe?
Yes, I can only assume. Here's some strategy hint. Look for useful objects. Wow, what a great strategy hint.
Just shoot fire at everything, because why the fuck not?
Don't be so quick to dust off a charbroiled enemy. Rex may need a stepping stone to get where he wants to go.
Or sometimes it just hurt you.
You've got to be light on your toes to light up a tiki torch. Credits. Produced for Activision by Tom Sloper. Director of Quality Assurance, John Doselstedt. Do you want to have a word with these people, Ratmus, or is this a good game?
I mean, it's not terrible, but it really isn't like that good.
Alright, let me go back to the story because Doom wants to hear it. For millions of years, dinosaurs had cruised through the prehistoric party lands doing cool dinosaur-like things in perfect harmony. Primordial life was totally kick back, skateboarding, grooving, chowing down at all-you-can-eat salad bars, and just hanging out. Living in the dino world was as awesome as a high-speed board jump through the freshest half-pipe. Way cool! Did you guys just die of a 90s overload?
Tubular breath.
So then one day the mammals showed up And they thought they were okay, but then Sethron, a funky-looking mammal with magical powers, busted out of the frozen waste to carry out his master plan to reduce all the dinos to zip, all in caps, so that mammals could rule the earth. That's not exactly a cool deal for the righteous reptilian race. Whoa.
It's just genocide, come on.
It was lizard people all along? Where's LizardCon right now?
Do Chrono Trigger.
Are you happy you bought this game, Ratmus?
Totally. It's like, why have the kick if you can, you know, do a bunch of other attacks? Like,
so the games you missed so far, Doom, were Kung Fu for NES and Dr. Mario for Game Boy. Both, typical and boring and not interesting. Then I had the pictures all set up and ready to go, and then of course I accidentally closed the program, so when I show the pictures I'll have to fucking redo that. Big fucking surprise.
a great design. Oh, we got continues.
You would not expect Kung Fu or Dr. Mario to... Well, there were games that we didn't own before, and now we do.
Yeah, Game Boy Dr. Mario. We had a whole lot of Game Boy games.
We're not going to taste test this right away, but I'm holding in my hand a package of elk jerky. Although it's not elk jerky, it says Premium Midwestern Hickory Smoked Elk Kippered Nuggets, ground and formed beef added, sportsman favorite, with a fresh lock zipper, refrigerate after opening. Kung Fu is one of the first 4 games Doom owned on NES. What were the first 4 games we owned on NES? Super Mario Brothers / Duck Hunt and Top Gun. Those were the first 2. I don't know any. Maybe Excite Bike. I don't know. Anyways, on the back here it says, "Thank you. You have just purchased the finest snack meat product available. Elk is a lean and healthy meat prized by the world's finest chefs." Is that true?
Somebody.
Is any of this true?
Is this real life?
Is this just marketing bullshit, or is this 100% true? It is lean, high in protein, and low in cholesterol, making it the perfect snack! Exclamation point.
Apparently falling on those tree trunks will kill you.
Thank you for trying our products. We are certain you will savor each flavorful piece.
Will it be succulent?
Ingredients: elk, beef. So yes, it's not all elk. It does say beef added.
Well, fuck.
Well, this is not the first time that RockMan and Ratmus have had elk, Doom, which we'll talk about later, obviously. Oh, also, we dropped 297 frames.
Mosquitoes exist, but they don't really do shit.
This also, besides elk and beef, it also has honey, barbecue sauce, water, sugar. That's in the barbecue sauce. Basically salt, brown sugar, natural flavorings, garlic, and other stuff. But that's not important. What's important is Radical Rex, right, Ratmus?
It's totally radical.
So effing radical.
It's just like, there's a lot going on, but it's kind of like bad level design because like you're going down, you don't know where you're going because you can't see it. So sometimes I gotta land on shit and like lose a life.
Do you want a strategy guide and do a 100% run?
Not really, no. There's no map on the screen, so I'm just kind of going random places.
That's all part of the 90s fun. What else are you gonna do in the 90s while you're eating Dunkaroos? Go to school? That's lame. Right, Miss, when you were in the 90s, you didn't want to go to school. You wanted to play Radical Rex on your Super Nintendo and eat some Dunkaroos. Is any of what I just said true?
Dunkaroos net right now. Mode 7 this shit.
I never ate Dunkaroos in my life, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I never even had Lunchables.
Lunchables are shit. Kill me because I got too close to those.
What if you got too close to the sun?
You shoot fire. Oh wait, I already am. There also should be checkpoints or something too, if you ask me.
Checkpoints? You want checkpoints? In the 90s?
Sonic had checkpoints.
Super Mario World had a midway gate. That's what we always called it.
Maybe there was a checkpoint on.
Maybe I missed.
Maybe one more life and then that switch. I guess
There was no 0 lives?
Yes.
What kind of fucking game doesn't have 0 lives? Hey, you want to play 2-player? No.
Difficulty was easy this whole time.
Do an animation test. Ooh, look at this.
Got dance too. We got radical.
I've heard of a sound test, but have you ever seen an animation test? Does Rocket Knight Adventures have this?
Got the legendary wave. Just fucking flipped.
Alright, well, it's too soon for us to do a taste test because I'm not hungry, right?
I choked David Carradine himself.
Got the drowning animation.
Pissed. He's happy, then he's like, kick. Hello. That's not a duck.
That's not a duck.
I'm waiting. I mean, what?
Quack, if that's a duck, you have to tell us.
They were really impressed with their own animation here, weren't they?
It is very impressive. Hey, Cobra, how's it going? You like this impressive 90s dinosaur animation?
So we're just doing an animation test.
We're just doing an anime over here.
Looks like he's doing something else.
By whatever could you mean?
I like how this slide, he's just like, bye bye. He's gonna fall to death. And he's also pissed.
Yeah, who isn't pissed?
It's Thanos snapped.
I thought Doom said, I feel like I'm watching a dinosaur meme.
It could also be a meme, I don't know.
Wait, Stalnox is here. I thought he was at work. This is the game Radical Rex. Wow, look at that 3.5 year subscriber badge. It's amazing.
How you doing, Stalnox?
He's on a break.
None, music only, sound only, or both. So it's great animations that they loved.
Alright. Just play a little bit more of the game real quick, just so Stalnox and Cobra can see Radical Rex when they're on break.
There's the wizard.
That's the evil mammal wizard Sethron. Okay. Ratmus is playing as Radical Rex, a dinosaur who loves skateboarding and for some reason all-you-can-eat salad bars. I mean, who doesn't love an all-you-can-eat salad bar?
Yes. Pissed.
Wait, he took all his friends away? What is this, Echo the Dolphin? Or just play the damn game. Do some skateboarding and fire breathing and shit, see?
I'm skateboarding.
Look at this, it's radical.
Go fast.
Then you crash into a wall and lose it.
Lost it. Just came got another one.
This is totally rad.
Totally raid.
This guy's just as fast as Sonic. I mean, what?
Fuck that. It's gonna be just as memorable as Sonic.
Stelneck says it reminds him of Rampage. I'm not sure how.
Yeah, apparently, I think this is a checkpoint you have to set on fire.
Okay. But I could see it, it's kind of like Sonic mixed with Donkey Kong Country.
Mixed with Bonk.
Sure. Well, you just died in the fire. Alright, well, do you want to switch to the Sega Genesis?
It does, I heard. Okay.
Cobra's eating some leftover Olive Garden breadsticks with 5 cheese marinara sauce.
With fire.
I'm just gonna pronounce it that way forever. Did you get that, you know, Olive Garden pass that gives you free food for life or something?
As long as you pay.
Free food as long as you pay.
If you want to switch it now. How's everybody been doing?
Alright, our Sega Genesis is very finicky, so let's see if this works. The cords untangled.
They're spangled from every angle. Oh yeah.
Put both of those things in.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna attempt to play this Sega Genesis game that you guys probably have never heard of.
Might help if I plugged in the fucking HDMI. Yes, it would. Isn't, you know, someone just made a retro console. It's a Sega CD 32X and Genesis all together. Here's one of the problems. Get started. Get it though.
Is it actually starting? Alright, this is not cropped properly, so give me a second. Why the hell are we playing Sonic Spinball, you might ask? Just play it. That's because this is for... no. Well, we did send a copy of this game to DJ Arson back in the day, but this is for Zoda. We got some Genesis games to send to Zoda, so this is Zoda's copy of Sonic Spinball.
Where's the trigger? Should we do it with blindfolded? Oh, Oh.
We don't need to see much more of this because we've already seen this, right?
Change it.
All right, so that's for Zoda. Let's try another game for Zoda. I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried, and no matter what I do, I can't get this fucking game to work. Ratmus, can you get this fucking game to work?
Doesn't look like it.
No. Well, that was Mike Ditka Power Football, and Zoda's going to enjoy that game, right? All right, now this is a game that we did not buy in Wisconsin. Ratmus bought this on eBay for Zoda, right?
Yes. Doom, I think you'll love it.
Doom, I think you'll love it, Ratmus says. So let's say Heather or Weather.
It's Heather time.
Oh, sexy beam.
Ain't got no money.
We dropped 605 frames. Is it me or does this look like shit compared to Top Gear?
Looks like it should be on the Master System.
And where's the music? Yo, bonehead.
Ouch!
Where's the music by Barry, who's a genius? Doesn't exist. Did you just say move over in parentheses butter?
Yes. Butter.
So what's your verdict on this, Doom? It's a fucking disgrace to the Top Gear name.
It is.
And spoilers, it won't be the last game we play today where we say that.
It's animation though. Zoda's gonna love this.
Zoda's gonna love this almost as much as he's gonna love Mike Ditka Power Football, which doesn't work.
I'd rather play that game.
But I want Zoda to do a complete playthrough of Sonic Spinball, right?
Of all these games, right?
Yeah, there's no music during the races. Why even play this game at all? Good question. By Gary Newman. Here in my car.
Well, yeah. Did they just not have the like space of memory to do music and the game? I mean, it's weird enough they didn't have Top Gear 1 on this console. They put Top Gear 2 here, but still.
Should I totally listen to that? A remix of Cars? I didn't know that was a thing either. Are you going to complete this race, Ratmus, before we move on?
Sure. Just so I can say I completed a race in this goddamn game.
Just so Ratmus can say he completed a race. Should I show you guys the trading cards that I got?
Yes.
So I was in one of the antique stores and I saw some trading cards and I was like, well, we got to open some trading cards on stream. These are some of the stupidest trading cards I've ever seen. Yeah, I probably won't like it. I have not taken a picture of these. I'll probably take a picture of them and show them to you when I open them. I got 3 packs. There's only 8 cards in a pack. Now, these trading cards are made by Topps. I didn't look up anything about this, but I shit you not, these trading cards are called Desert Storm Victory Series, Coalition for Peace, Topps trading cards. 8 trading cards and 1 sticker. Let's open a pack and ruin the value. Copyright 1991.
I hope Shaggy's in there.
These were also half price. Sure, why not? If they had War of 1812 cards, I would have bought them. Oh God, the first thing I see is like, this is a sticker from 1991, and I'm the first thing I touch is disgusting glue.
Lovely.
I guess it's a sticker for the Canadian flag, and it's covered in like glue from 1991. That's lovely. Okay, so these trading cards are basically military machines from the Gulf War. Desert Storm, I guess.
We got Gears.
Are you talking about Top Gear? Are you talking about the music in Top Gear 2 on the Super Nintendo? Because I don't think this is better than the music in Top Gear 1. Okay, I don't remember the music in Top Gear 2, because this music does sound nice and Genesee, but I can't compare it, so yeah.
Let me, I want to see if there's any sort of, you know, option things or what.
Okay, and see if Mike Ditka worked. Nah, fuck Mike Ditka. Okay, so let me give you an example of these trading cards. So here's a Huey Cobra. No, not you, Cobra. It's a helicopter. You know, the Huey Cobra helicopter was used in Operation Desert Storm, designed to support ground forces assault and anti-tank missions. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, here's a Stinger missile. Used by the Army, Navy, Marines, and Air Force, the Stinger missile is a highly effective short-range anti-aircraft weapon. Blah, blah. Okay, Desert Hawk. That's another helicopter. FA-18 Hornet. Wonderful plane, which you guys might see in Top Gun later. A Tomahawk cruise missile. Another helicopter, a UH-60A.
There's 4 musics in this whole thing. There's this.
Yeah, okay, here's my favorite card so far. It's the anti-chemical gear. Alright, let me take a picture of some of these so that you guys can see, and I'll post it on Discord.
All 4 of the, you know, top tracks of Top Gear 2.
Nobody's gonna put this on a music quiz, Doom says. Where's my phone? Okay, here it is.
I mean, it's not as bad as the driving. I paid $5 for shipping to get this here as quick as possible so we could play this.
Alright, stop with that.
Everyone's enjoying the music. No, I'm not.
I'm waiting for the picture to show up in my iCloud, and it's not showing up. Alright, take that out. And put these 3 games into that plastic bag over there. Alright, so those were the games for Zoda. Now let's show you the games for us. Doesn't seem to be working. Blow on it. Why is this fucking picture not showing up? This game did work before, so... Ratmus will fix it. Pushing it down real hard. swear this game worked before. And yes, Doom, every day I become more like Calvin's dad. I mean, what?
You try.
Let's try this other game then. These all worked before, no problems. There, now it's working.
$19.95.
Okay, what is the name of this? Zoda, you just missed us playing the Genesis games that we bought for you. So you won't be spoiled when you receive them in the mail.
You'll love them, right?
Okay, so this is Desert Demolition?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the name of this game for Sega Genesis is Desert Demolition, starring Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. And I just, you know, I saw the box art and I was like, this is, you know, colorful and it's Looney Tunes, you know, this might be an interesting game. And then when I took it to the checkout, the person checking us out, I think he said, oh, this is a good platformer, I like this game. I was like, oh, okay. So, you can compare this to Radical Rex. Cobra loves this game and he streamed it before. Wow. So now we own it for Genesis. Okay, so in the meantime, like I said, I opened up a pack of these Desert Storm trading cards from 1991, and I took a picture of them finally, and I'm going to get them into the Discord. It's got part of my foot in it. Hold on, let me crop that out. You don't want to see my foot.
So you're just supposed to like keep going forward or whatever?
Cobra will tell you how to play the game. I don't have time to look up the instruction manual. I'm trying to get this picture of these fucking cards into the Discord.
Shoes like this Toe Jam Earl.
Doom says he played Death Valley Rally on Super Nintendo. So yeah, Zoda, we bought you some Genesis games and maybe some other surprise. I'll talk to you on Discord about that later. We also have some gifts to mail to DK and Steffi. I guess I could talk about that, although I put them upstairs. We got a bunch of stuff for Quack, as always. You know, Quack is awesome. He sent me so much effing video games for free, so we got to buy him all the duck things that we can, but they're mostly upstairs. And I think for DK and Steffi, you bought them like 5 horror movies on DVD as usual, yeah. And some magnets we got for them, so... Sorry this is taking so long, but I really have to do this. Edit, crop.
Just like Contra. That had lasers.
Okay. Cobra says, stand on the rock after pulling lever down. Alright, so in the Discord, I am now going to post the Desert Storm trading cards, some of them. There's the wrapper so you can see what it looked like, and there's some of the cards I mentioned. There's the Huey Cobra helicopter, the Hornet F-18, you got the Stinger missile, Doom knows what that is, and you got the classic anti-chemical gear.
And you got the sump pump.
You got the sump pump. So yeah, let's celebrate, you know, what the United States did during the Desert Storm War in 1991. Let's read the back of the anti-chemical gear. Iraq has threatened to employ chemical warfare during the war in the Gulf. This has necessitated that Allied soldiers be issued chemical protective gear, including gas masks and anti-chemical suits. Isn't there some song that goes, chemical warfare, chemical warfare?
Yeah, it's Dead Kennedys.
Alright, so that was just pack number 1. I've got 2 more packs to open. You guys are so excited. These were half... I think they were labeled $3 and they were half price when I got to the checkout, so I only paid $1.50 for these fucking cards per pack.
Was that fucking overpaid?
Was that a waste of time and money? No, of course not. Nothing I do is a waste of time and money. Oh, Doom says he plays his Stinger missile card and destroys my Hind D. No, how dare you! Alright, let's... What could we find in pack number 2? Other than disgusting glue gum. Okay, so when they say there are stickers, it looks like various country flags. Is this the flag of the USSR?
Yes.
Did they even exist when the Gulf War happened? It looks like... So we have a sticker for the Canadian flag and a sticker for the USSR flag. It looks like on the back they might combine to form a giant super picture, but they're also covered in glue. I don't understand this.
Glue from 1991, everybody.
Alright, what else we got here in pack number 2? We got Marine APCs, we got multi-launch rocket systems, Apache attack copter with a apostrophe. It's not an attack helicopter, it's an attack apostrophe copter. Becoming a fighter pilot. I want to read about how to become a fighter pilot, don't you, Ratmus?
Yes.
Can women become fighter pilots? Let's find out. The U.S. has one of the most rigorous fighter pilot training programs in the world. After fighter pilot indoctrination, which includes daily flights over a 2-year period, the pilot is assigned to a squadron. There he spends 2 to 6 months in academic and simulator training, where he learns to master basic aircraft formations and weapons used. And, okay, it's talking about an Air Force pilot. Come on. We need women pilots. M1s move out. Is that like Transformers move out?
Yes.
What is a tank? Do you guys ever ask yourselves that question? What is a tank? Well, good news. If you read the back of this trading card, you can find out.
What is the Bible?
Wow, that's crazy, Doom, because I think of the USSR dissolving before that and the Gulf War coming after that. We also have satellite communications and B-52s, but let me read about what is a tank, because you guys are so dumb you don't know what a tank is, right?
Beat up B-52.
Tanks are commonly confused with fighting vehicles.
Are they?
A tank is a heavily armored vehicle designed to carry a large direct fire cannon. A fighting vehicle is more lightly armored and is equipped with smaller weapons for indirect fire. Yeah, you dumbass. What, you didn't know that? Its main purpose is not to carry the gun system, but to transport infantry and their weapons to battle. Really?
Fooled me, bitch.
You could have fooled me, bitch. Alright, let's get this over with and open the final Desert Storm pack so we can move on and talk about Looney Tunes or something. Alright. I have here the flag for Saudi Arabia. Wonderful. Alright, so what do we got here? Allied forces. Let's read about that. Whoa,
the Saudis.
It's your classic checklist card, Doom. If you read on the back, the Allied forces. The following 32 countries make up the Allied forces in Operation Desert Storm. I'm going to quiz you guys and ask you to name all 32 countries of the Allied forces. Just kidding, I'm not going to do that. We got the USS Long Beach. Whoa. Some kind of ship. We got an F-15 dual-role Eagle. We got Patriot, the Scud Interceptor.
Scuds.
We got an F-111 Aardvark. We got the F-15 Eagle. Tent City, City of Tents. Most soldiers participating in Operation Desert Storm are housed in tent colonies like this one, forming mini cities across the desert. Okay, and then we got finally the USS Eisenhower, a nuclear-powered multi-role aircraft carrier commissioned in 1977. Is that amazing or what? It's a Nimitz-class carrier. It's home to over 3,000 sailors and an air grip of 2,800 during Operation Desert Storm. There are only 7 ships of this class in existence, and they are without doubt the world's most powerful warships. Okay, in the Allied forces, obviously you've got the USA, the United Kingdom. I'm going to give you some ones that you might not expect. The USSR, in parentheses Soviet Union, is one of the Allied forces. Also Afghanistan.
About France.
We come from France. Is France even on here, or did they betray us with freedom fries?
Okay.
France is not on this list that I can see. Oh no, never mind, it is on here. Also Poland, Senegal, Japan, Australia, Bangladesh, Argentina, Belgium. Okay. Alright. I am definitely not sorry for wasting your time talking about chemical warfare and Desert Storm and the USS Eisenhower and all that nonsense. Right?
Yes.
Meet me. Alright, what else we got here? Well, I still have the Wikipedia open for this. Let's see what people said about it. GamePro's Captain Squidio called it a lightweight frolic.
That's what I was going to say about it. I mean, what?
Electronic Gaming Monthly's 4 editors unanimously panned the game, saying that the graphics and animation are outstanding, but that the poor control made it frustrating and unenjoyable. Do you agree, Ratmus?
I mean, it is like trying to figure out what the fuck to do here. You know.
This is very important to know that 4 years after Desert Storm, in April of 1995, this game was the 9th highest renting Genesis title at Blockbuster Video.
Wow.
That's an important trivia question, everybody. Alright, are you done with this?
Just about.
Fuck. Okay.
Alright, yeah, I'll switch. Yeah. Alright, let's try this game again. Alright, now it's working. I call them like I see them.
Alright. This is just the classic columns for Genesis. We never owned it. I'm sure we played it on a collection, so I bought it. Doom says he's played it for a couple minutes, so Ratmus played for a couple minutes.
Totally impressed Doom.
So Doom, out of all of the Desert Storm trading cards, what was your favorite? Oh shitty BRB'd.
Come back and tell us, damn it.
Doesn't care.
Nobody cares about Desert Storm.
How dare you? The best was clearly the 1991 Glue. What am I gonna do with these? Why don't I just throw them all in the garbage?
Save them forever.
How much did I pay for that? $4.50? Right in the fucking garbage.
Fucking belong.
Fucking baloney. This reminds me of Super Puzzle Fighter.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I could play this 2 players. weren't on easy before.
I wasn't expecting it to just move so much. It's got stupid fucking insomnia. Whoops.
Alright, well, we got 2 more games to play on this, and then we'll do the vacation pictures before we switch to the PS2. Which may or may not work. Is this game relaxing?
Totally. Great music.
Better than Top Gear 2?
Yes.
Let's just say that the Desert Storm is not going to be the last war that we talk about on this stream.
Whoa. But yes.
I think everyone in chat is falling asleep, brother.
But it's so calming, come on.
So far, the stream has not completely crashed like it did the other day.
That's good at least.
Try to wait till Doom comes back before we start the next game. Everyone will be asleep by then, though.
God, I'm asleep.
Okay. Alright, shut it off.
Shut this shit off.
Alright, so the next game, I bought it because I recently saw a video about, you know that, I don't remember the name of that guy's channel, but he's, you know, the guy who's been like comparing Genesis games recently that I've seen on YouTube. This is called, I shit you not.
I shit you not.
Greendog, the beach surfer dude. And of course it's not working, so Ratmus needs a blow on it. The game art is very strange. On the front of the box, like you can only see this guy's weird hair, and on the side it says Greendog. Like, here, I'll show you the box art, but it's very different on obviously we don't have the box, we have the game cartridge. And like, yeah, you have to look on the side of the cartridge to see the name, where it's Greendog written in a weird font, the beach surfer dude, and like you just see like the back of his body and head. It's so weird. If we can get this to work, it's a platformer game. I remember the guy from the video saying that it was just like extremely weird and fucked up. Also, I could not find the manual for it online at all. So The gameplay requires players to survive several side-scrolling levels armed with only a flying disc that you can shoot at enemies to destroy them, or at various objects such as totem poles to obtain food. Okay, I need to turn this up because I can't hear this music. So this is the Genesis version of 90s AF.
Whoa.
Okay, would you like me to describe the plot? Obviously, even though we're looking at the plot, according to Wikipedia, the eponymous protagonist of the story is Greendog. I'm sorry, did we need a sentence like that to describe this game? Yes, Greendog is the eponymous protagonist of this story. The player character, a laid-back, cool surfer and skater with a mop of bleached blonde hair, he has surfed most of the biggest waves around, including off the coast of Australia, California, and in the Mediterranean, and is always in search of the biggest waves, blah 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 blah. He does not say much except dude and cool.
So I thought his hair was like a Monkey D. Luffy hat.
That's certainly what it looks like in this cutscene, but yeah, according to the box art, you can clearly see that that's hair. Maybe he is wearing a hat in that scene, I don't know. So, I don't know if that cutscene explained it, but one day while surfing in the Caribbean Sea off the coast of the Grenada Islands during the war...
Was it Grenada?
I told you that wasn't the last war I was going to mention. Greendog is knocked off his surfboard by the biggest freak wave he has ever seen and falls unconscious in the sea. When he wakes up on the beach, he is apparently in another version of our world, or at least some form of the vivid dream world, and a mysterious and apparently magical gold pendant is tied around his neck. He's unable to remove it. His girlfriend Bambi, a beautiful, voluptuous blonde woman in a red bikini, finds him and explains to Greendog that the pendant is of Aztec origin and carries a terrible curse. It dooms the wearer to be attacked by animals and wild prehistoric creatures, and worst of all, will prohibit surfing. The only way that you can lift the curse is to travel to a lost Aztec civilization and track down 6 pieces of a sacred Aztec treasure that was scattered across the Caribbean islands. Did the Aztecs travel to the Caribbean islands?
They were against surfing, so...
So is any of this... I'm just going to go out on a... we're going to have to decide right now, and each person is going to have to decide for themselves. Is any of this really happening, or did he just hit his fucking head when he hit the rocks and he's hallucinating and dreaming all this shit?
This is real life, bro.
Or is this all real? Is his big titty bikini girlfriend real with the Aztecs who went to the Caribbean with their magical totems that have to...
It also seems like instead of a life bar, I have a damage bar. Like it's going up instead of down.
That's amazing. It's a reverse health-o-meter.
Because of the curse.
You need to reverse the curse. Okay, what I'm about to say next is very surprising.
Time to do fishing.
An October 1990 review in GameFan magazine gave Greendog a rating of 71.5%. In Retro Gamer, writer Ashley Day criticized Greendog, though he also stated it's not a particularly bad game. He called the game a clone of Pitfall that suffers from poor character design. So scores include 6 and 7 out of 10. So the surprising part is that this is not universally hated and shit on from the limited reviews that we have here. Because doesn't this look like it should be universally hated and shit on? Again, I don't remember what that person said exactly. Maybe I should say what his actual fucking name was. Well, Smooth the Groove came out with Super Mario World Underground Acapella. Somebody's watching My Cousin Vinny. I'll have to check that out. Problem is, I don't even remember the guy's fucking channel name.
bad enough that the fucking fish get you when you're in the water, but they can also just jump up and hurt you.
Okay, apparently AVGN did an entire episode on this game, and I had no memory of that.
When?
4 years ago, it says.
I don't remember that either.
There's a person on YouTube. Okay, I'm trying to find their channel. Okay. Okay, the channel name on YouTube, shout out to them, is Retrovania. This was the person who made a video about Greendog and how I learned about the game, but I don't remember what he said about it and what the verdict was. Let me see if I can at least find the actual video where he discusses Greendog. He does have a video about Rival Turf Doom. And he said American Gladiators for SNES sucked.
Apparently we were throwing a frisbee or something.
Yeah, flying disc. I told you about that.
I was thinking about flying O.
Well, I can't seem to find the actual video, but if anyone's watching my video on YouTube and you want to check out the channel Retrovania, somewhere he talks about this. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's in the video called "Why Did No One Ever Rent These Games?" and it's talking about Mega Man Soccer, Plock, Greendog, and something Havoc.
So something Havoc's the only one I haven't played.
Yes. All right, Ratmus, what do you think about Greendog? Have you had enough of it?
Yes, I have.
All right, then shut it off. Okay, so that's it for the Sega Genesis. However, there were not many games made for the Sega 32X, and we have some of them. I guess I could look up how many there are and how many we have. But I saw this, and it was on the expensive side, as 32X games usually are. But I did a quick Google search, and I swear it said that this was one of the better 32X games. We'll see if that's true or not.
Is that a low bar?
Will it even work is the next bar to clear. Okay, it seems like it's working. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is our 10th 32X game that we own. We have Cosmic Carnage, Doom, Knuckles Chaotix, Metalhead, Mortal Kombat 2, Motocross Championship, Star Wars Arcade, Virtual Fighter, Virtual Racing Deluxe, and now we own this one, which is called Shadow Squadron.
Two-player, brother. We are only in 32X games in the double digits, so there's those like Sega CD 32X games, but I'm sure you're just talking about the
let's see.
cartridge.
So yeah, according to AI, Google, Wikipedia, it says there were 40 games produced worldwide, but 36 of them were in North America, and 5 of those were Sega CD combo titles. So if we do the math, that means there were 31 North American 32X games, just cartridges. What did I say, 31, and we own 10 of them now?
Yeah. So we're missing 21.
Yeah, and I'm sure that most of them are fucking expensive. So, where's the music? What is this game good, Ratmus?
Okay, now we can finally move and do something. Watch out, Star Fox.
Watch out, Star Fox.
Open the wings. Yeah, I'm sure for the time this might have been interesting, good with like.
Okay, so yeah, I think what I did is I was in Mojo's and I picked up my phone and I Googled, is Shadow Squadron 32X good? And Google AI told me, yes. Shadow Squadron is widely considered one of the best and most technically impressive games for the 32X. I booted this up to test it, and the first thing I saw was this is a piece of shit.
But yeah, like, I'm just comparing it in my mind to, you know, Star Fox 64, not even the remake, but just like the one in the, you know, N64 where you have like characters talking to you, you kind of know what's going on, there's a story. This like throws you into space.
Star Wars Arcade is better than this.
Wipe out enemy fire.
Yeah, at least it talks to you.
It's a trap, I had a stroke.
This is a 1995 space combat simulation video game developed, let's say, blah blah blah. Players assume the role of a recently promoted flight officer from the titular squadron. We're using those words again.
Tit sword, another war.
Is any of this important, or does it matter? Shadow Squadron was created in conjunction with Japanese animation design studio Artmic, who provided mecha designs by Kimitoshi Yamane. Does that guy know anything about mechs?
Can you spell it? Yeah, it's visually
interesting.
But yeah, like it's not intuitive, it's not engaging. Yeah, I'm just kind of flying around jacking off over here.
Ratmus is just kind of flying around jacking off over here. A sequel titled Stellar Assault SS was released in Japan for the Sega Saturn.
I should totally get that for my Japanese Sega Saturn.
Yeah, I don't know. This is getting scores like 5 out of 10 to 8 out of 10, a B minus. Like, no, I don't like this. You know, are the graphics visually interesting for the 32X? Sure, if you like wireframe bullshit, but yeah, like Star Fox is 10 billion times better than this.
Yeah, like this, the SNES Star Fox has like close to this graphics, and there's way more going on. You know, you have the upbeat music, you have the like stuff's going on. This is just
stuff is going on. Let's just say in Star Fox, not this game.
It's just not engaging or drawing you in. You got the weather feather heather.
All right, well,
you want to try some open ups? What do you think? Yes.
I think chat wants to see the vacation pics. What do you say, chat?
Do you want to see some pics while I eat some nubs? If they had these graphics and had like, you know, stuff going on, people talking, even like not speech, just like give you an idea of what the fuck you need to do.
If they were saying things like dabba dib dib dabba.
Yeah. Dip, 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 dip. You need to destroy 6 fighters. You know, protect the ship, bomb the base.
Why are ships coming out of the base?
Just like I'm flying around all stupid with my generic laser beams.
I'm flying around all stupid, said Ratmus.
Old Doom would love it for like 15 minutes. We want to play some, you know, Super Metroid. Like between this and Super Metroid's a much better game. Obviously.
All right, so here's what's going to happen now. All right, Ratmus, I would like you to go upstairs to the garage refrigerator. There's 2 things of Havarti cheese. Can you open them up, get out some plates, and cut us some pieces of the Havarti cheese? I'm going to show you guys the vacation pictures, but because I screwed it up, I'm going to have to fix it before I can show you guys the vacation pictures. So, let me see here. Yeah, that's... I gotta recrop this, or well, I guess I could try to. This just seems really messed up. That's better, I guess. Let's see here. Bear with me while I fix the vacation pictures. Okay, how does that look? You can see the pictures now? All right, we're still at 605 frames. Hopefully that doesn't fuck up. All right, I gotta get in picture showing mode for the highlight. All right.
Did you say they were in the garage?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, hello. This is our Wisconsin Vacation Picks 2026. Starting out here, here's a neon sundrop sign. I saw several restaurants that had this. It looks really cool. Next picture is Sadie in the True Value. You've literally never seen this before. Wait, you see this every year. You have to see it. Sadie in the True Value. Okay, next. Okay, so we went to this restaurant for the first time. It's called Primal Eats. It's located in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the woods, up in Wisconsin. It's been there for a few years ago. It just sort of came out of nowhere and just appeared. It started advertising everywhere. And my dad was like, hey, we should check out this place called Primal Eats. It just came out. And we looked at the menu. It's like, well, they got barbecue food. And we already go to that other barbecue place. We were like, we don't want to go to two barbecue places. But we were kind of forced to this year because one of the restaurants we went to closed. It was the Torchlight. It's being reopened under a new name, but it wasn't ready yet, and it won't be open until later this year. So we needed another place to go for dinner. So we're like, all right, fine, we'll go to Primal Eats. And so like I've seen videos of like real barbecue restaurants in Texas, and like Timeline Barbecue is not like this. But if you guys have seen real barbecue places, like a lot of times they won't have waiters. They'll just have like a counter and a line. You get in line, you go to the counter, and you like order your barbecue from a person, and they give it to you. That's what this place was like. They had a huge dining hall where you just go up to the counter and you order what barbecue you want. And then besides the huge indoor place, they had a huge outdoor place, like I said, in the middle of the woods. And you can see some of it here. They had picnic tables as far as the eye could see. They had playground equipment. You can see some of it here. There's a swing set. There's various games. There's hammocks set up in the trees that you're allowed to sleep in the hammocks.
Yeah, my girlfriend tried one out.
That's great. And they have this long signs of murals on a fence. There's Jesus and all of his wonderful followers on a mural on the fences, and there's more of Jesus's followers. There's Native Americans and a Sasquatch eating an ice cream cone. This is amazing. Also, we have two types of Havarti cheese. One is Havarti cheese from Laney. The other is from a brand called Vern's Cheese. It says domestic Havarti cheese. I got it at Newski's. We're going to do a taste test here. Here's the one from Laney. That's real good. Here's the other one. That's also good, but I think the one from Laney is better. What do you say, Ratmus?
Yeah.
Laney's better. Oh, yeah, that's a lot better. So like I said, this area of the woods was very, very large. And at the very back of the woods, there was, I kid you not, a religious chapel built out of logs in the woods. This is the entire thing. It is one small room of a religious chapel. It consists of a chair or a bench looking at this stained glass window. I don't know why. And then this is, they have all of these pens of animals. I don't know. I think the owners are very religious, I think is what it is. So they have all these pens of animals like deer and elk, and obviously that's where they raise the animals and kill them. So there's your venison right there. You can get a venison BLT, which we did not get, made out of that deer right there, right, Ratmus? Mm-hmm. So this is another shot with, obviously, this is just tons and tons of people there sitting on picnic tables eating. They also had live music going on out there. All right, so that's all about about the other barbecue place. You guys have seen this before. This is Timeline Saloon and Barbecue, Doc's Harley Davidson. So they have the car museum. They had a lot of different cars this year. So like last year we kind of saw that sometimes they kind of move the cars around, or maybe they'll switch a car. Like it seemed like they switched out half the cars this year. This is a 1999 Dodge Viper. I love the Dodge Viper just looking at it. They still had the Amphibicar, but the Dukes of Hazzard screen used car was not there for some reason. I don't know why. So this is Mojo's. Look at all these Legos and just imagine
stepping on them.
Just imagine stepping on these in the middle of the night. All right, Ratmus, open up this elk smoked nuggets or whatever so we can try the elk nuggets while we continue these pictures. This is another wonderful album cover in Mojo's. What do you think of this? Well, thank you, Ratmus, for giving me the oxygen absorber, do not microwave, do not eat from the jerky. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that was 99 cents. I thought it was like $5 or something. Is this nightmare fuel or what? Okay. I was gonna say that, wow, this elk meat is very tough. The reason I started coughing is because like I got to like a smoky peppered part of it. It wasn't bad, it was just like the pepper or something in it just kind of hit me in the throat. Because it's hickory smoked, I don't know, something. It's not bad at all. It's perfect. Like, is it the best snack ever? No. Is it a good jerky? Yeah. What do you say, Ratmus?
Yeah.
Okay, check out some DVDs. Do you notice a theme with these DVDs in the antique store? Let's see. We got Rush Hour 1 and 2. Next, we got Young Master and Rumble Hong Kong. No matter which DVD you buy, you're getting Jackie Chan. Now Ratmus went in here before I was even there and bought me a DVD that I didn't ask for or want, and I'm holding it in my hand. Ratmus, what is it?
Shanghai Nights.
Starring?
Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson. Spoilers, he has a sister.
Alright, excuse me, I gotta stop eating that crap. Okay, so is this bin just filled with nothing but Jackie Chan movies?
It should be.
Also, we dropped 1794 frames. So that's going to be wonderful for the highlight. So yeah, I got a Jackie Chan movie, Shanghai Nights, and over here you got more Jackie Chan movies. So yeah, at the Dairy Cove, nobody bought this, but they had this advertised. I mean, none of us bought it. I heard other people buying it. The Cookie Monster Flurry with Blue Moon ice cream, cookie dough, and Oreos. Ratmus, tell chat again what the hell Blue Moon ice cream tasted like.
They said like Fruity Pebbles cereal.
Because your girlfriend asked, right?
Yes.
Okay, this is in the Sundrop Museum, and I saw this. It says, "Do not touch the ball of tape. Thank you, Twigs." tape? What? It's just a pile of garbage. What is this tape? I don't know what the hell this is, where this tape came from. It just looks like a pile of garbage to me. What the hell? All right, moving on. Here's a nice picture of a sunset at the Fireside Inn. And here's another picture of the sign at dusk. Thought it was very nice. Okay, so next is the food pictures. That was all the regular pictures. Now we're going to talk about food, so I hope you have some cheese and elk to tide you over while you look at these delicious food pictures. Everyone's still listening, right? I don't know how I'm going to highlight this. Now we're dropping frames. Hold on. I wonder, I might be able to... I might have to, like, manually take this video and crop and you know... Furp it. The whole stream is now disconnected.
Yeah, I tried to go to another website and it's not loading.
What I mean is, if anyone's watching this VOD, the video will be interrupted. So instead of me there's no way I can highlight this now. I'm gonna have to like take the video and trim it, make a clip out of the video itself, which is a pain in the fucking ass, but I'll do it, I guess. Because what choice do I have to make this into a coherent highlight? Is it back, Ratmus?
Yeah, it seems like it's slow. Let me refresh. Okay.
Okay, all right, so this is at Primal Eats. This is elk pepperoni pizza, which I forced Ratmus to get because I really wanted to try it. Yes, the pepperoni is made from elk meat.
I'm eating elk right now.
Ratmus is eating elk right now. He gave me a piece of it. Now, I know you had some complaint about the tomato sauce or something like that, but I like the cheese. Yeah, it's not the best pizza in the world, but just to be able to say that you've eaten elk pepperoni, I thought it was nice. So in previous years, okay, all right. We'll come back to more Primal Eats later. In previous years at J-Dog's, I've had a taco hot dog, which is a hot dog with the taco stuff on it. Well, this year I decided to mix it up, try something different. Yeah, this is a taco burger, so it's basically a burger with the taco stuff on it. Yeah, it was very difficult to pick. It made a huge mess. So here's more of it after I after I'd eaten half of it and cleaned up the mess. That's my taco burger. What is that, Ratmus?
Continental Burrito Valley.
Okay, so going back to Primal Eats, this is the fried pickles appetizer that we got, which I already posted on Discord. It was delicious. French fries appetizer that our mom got, delicious. We also had fried zucchini appetizer, which I did not eat because I don't like zucchini. And this is my main course. This was the 3-meat sampler. So at the bottom, I believe that's brisket, then pulled pork, then smoked German sausage. And obviously, they also did have a choices of sauces. Now, my mom is crazy. She was like, I don't like the brisket here. I like the brisket at Timeline. I also didn't like their sauces here. I like the sauces at Timeline. I like the brisket here much better, and I like the sauces. I like both of them. I thought this was very good. What did you think, Ratmus? I'm sure I gave you some of it, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, I think last year Ratmus had a Cinnabon sundae. I had a Cinnabon sundae this year. It was fine, nice and caramelly. And then this is the last picture I decided to show you guys. This is what I call a stacked and loaded bologna sandwich. It's got 3 slices of bologna. It's got a slice of provolone cheese, a pickle slice, and a tomato slice. And there's mayonnaise and mustard. So that's a stacked bologna sandwich or something. And that's it. So let's quickly go backwards. So we got the bologna sandwich, we got the Cinnabon sundae, the brisket and meats, French fries, pickles, taco burger, and the elk pizza. And then, going back in time. So I will have to somehow fix this highlight because the whole stream crashed in the middle of it. That'll be fun.
Posting Star Trek nonsense.
Did you guys? I hope you guys enjoyed the vacation pics, and yeah, I will try to manually cut out the highlight and upload that, and I'll obviously manually load this video. So I guess Ratmus, can you put the Havarti cheese back
in the bottle?
That Laney stuff is good. That's yours to take home, I guess. Ours is from the other one. And you can take this elk jerky home too because you bought it. All right, so I'm about to hook up the next system for us to play. All right, I can close the vacation pics. Again, I'm sorry the stream crashed in the middle of it. I'll try to fix it. You guys, of course, saw that I posted a ton of pictures on Discord previously. All right, the next system that I'm going to be switching to is the PlayStation 2, which is notorious for having fucking problems. Our Sega Genesis Model 2 is having some problems with the power cable. It's very finicky. So I bought a new Model 2 Sega Genesis, which has not arrived yet. The PlayStation 2, on the other hand, I didn't want to just buy a new PlayStation 2 because this is already our third PlayStation 2, and also they're way more expensive than a Sega Genesis. So I don't know what I'm going to do about this fucking thing not working. Also, I can't believe it, but I think we might need to buy another PlayStation 2 memory card because we have 3 of them, but they're all like full. Okay, so we've already talked about the war in Desert Storm, and we've already talked about the war in Grenada, right? Mm-hmm. Well, now we're going to talk about another war. The War on Terror. Now, this is a PlayStation 2 game that Ratmus bought, again, on eBay, not in Wisconsin, right? Mm-hmm. And why did you buy it? Well, I'm sure you guys will find out. It's called, I shit you not, Fugitive Hunter, War on Terror. And I assume this was made in, okay, it says, I don't know, maybe 2004? Hunt the world's most wanted fugitives, even Osama bin Laden. So we're going from the 90s to a post 9/11 world over here. Now this game should work. I tested it before and it worked. Other games might not work.
Magnets might not work.
Magnets definitely not. Alright, now excuse me while I also crop this the way it's supposed to be.
At the dawn of the 21st century, the number of fugitives wanted by the FBI soared to record levels. federal agencies were overwhelmed with unsolved cases. Fugitives became more dangerous and unpredictable, and the top 10 most wanted were increasingly linked to terrorism. This emergence of worldwide terror networks caused unprecedented casualties abroad and at home. To deal with this crisis, Congress orders the creation of CIPHER, the Criminal Interdiction and Fugitive Recovery Task Force. Hosted by the State Department, CIPHER's primary objective is to hunt down the world's most elusive and dangerous fugitives.
I don't think we want that as the thumbnail, no.
And picked by the military to lead CIPHER's alpha team.
What do you think?
Lieutenant Jake Seaver is a veteran of counterterrorism and urban warfare. In 1999,
Okay, we get it.
Demolition was launched to hunt down and capture
1999,
top
the
Al-Qaeda
Dreamcast came
leaders.
out.
Seaver was assigned to this mission on the Afghan.
Alright, dude. I want this riveting, realistic backstory. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, okay, so I'm looking this game up on Wikipedia. Oh shit, the stream is dying again. Don't worry, Doom, you're not missing anything. This is a first-person shooter, by the way. Is it back?
I think so.
Okay, well, if you can hear me, this game is supposedly called Fugitive Hunter War on Terror, but apparently that's just what it was called in the United States. Apparently it was released in other countries as America's 10 Most Wanted. It's a first-person shooter, also came out on Windows.
Black Hawk down, oh shit. No, Mike.
I'm sorry that Ratmus is not going to get to the final boss of this game because...
Fox 1, this is Sierra 5. Crew of 5 didn't make it. I'm the only survivor.
How many other games, Ratmus, can you think of where Osama bin Laden is the final boss?
Proceed to LZ for extraction.
Super Metroid.
Make it quick. Roger that, I'll be there.
So apparently you play as Jake Seaver,
Ben Seaver?
traveling to locations such as Pakistan, Utah, the Caribbean, Paris, and Miami. The game finishes in Afghanistan, where you must capture Osama bin Laden. I'm sure that's going to go well. So yeah, this game clearly sucks. Apparently Saddam Hussein is present in the European version. It doesn't say if he replaces bin Laden. Yeah, this game is terrible, both literally and figuratively, Ratmus, and I'm ashamed that you bought it.
Okay. It's better than half the games I've played so far. College or Sonic Spinball, right? Top Gear 2, yeah.
Some grenades.
So you say Doom, is this better than Top Gear 2? Yeah.
Well, it has music. Not good music, but
If I don't burn them all alive, the terrorists win.
this obviously gives a lot of GoldenEye vibes, but it's also kind of reminding me of Resident Evil 5.
Burned his feet. He's like, ah, my Tootsies! Except, you know, Tootsies means bitches and radical Rex.
Ratmus, is it really necessary for him to say the items he's picking up out loud?
Yes. So that if the terrorists are blind, you know, they can know what he's doing.
I can't hear. Is he saying this? I turned it down because of the gunfire. But that immediately reminds me of the game Off-World Interceptor Extreme, where every time you pick up a power-up, you know, the game says nitro, nitro, and stuff like that, right? Plasma, plasma.
Airstrike. Didn't you love that game because it made you fucking dizzy, right?
Oh, okay. I heard him say picked up some grenades there.
think that guy's like face wrappings were
All right.
a little too blinding. Whoa, look at that fucker.
Oh my god. Let me read the back of the box. Hunt the world's most wanted fugitives, even Osama bin Laden. As an elite secret agent of the U.S. government, hunt down drug dealers, militia leaders, gun runners,
fighting game.
and international terrorists. Yeah, when you capture a fugitive, you need to do this.
Oh, I had Dolkin.
Switch from a first-person shooter to a third-person fighter for brutal hand-to-hand combat, Ratmus. Track 11 armed and dangerous felons through Afghanistan, the Caribbean, Paris, Utah, and Miami. What would terrorists like this be doing in Utah?
Stay out of Utah, you fuckface.
Fight terror with state-of-the-art weaponry, rocket launchers, sniper rifles, shotguns, and more. Can we get some trading cards explaining these weapons, please? Because that would be awesome.
Yeah, I almost died, and then, shit, I gotta be... Like, I almost died, and then I cheesed it with just, like, spam punching.
That's the way you gotta do it, to be an American.
Can't wait to do that to a Bin Laden.
America, fuck yeah. Well, you beat level 1. I didn't expect that. Alright, check it out. This game has bonus features, everybody. Director's commentary, interviews with game creators, and behind-the-scenes making of movies. Wow. Also, apparently at one point this game was bought from Blockbuster, I think, because the label on the back says Blockbuster, November 15th, 2004, price $16.99. I don't... But Ratmus bought this off eBay. Alright, please turn this game off forever, please. Okay, what do you want us to go back to the behind-the-scenes videos? Okay. Let's watch a 30-second commercial. Did this air? Is that Bronson Cave or whatever the fuck where they shoot all that stuff? I swear that is.
Is that DMX?
No, that's the cave near Vasquez Rocks where they've shot like 1 million fucking Star Trek episodes and movies since the 1930s. If this gets DMCA'd, I honestly don't give a shit, okay? Scroll down, see if there's... No, we're not... Not the 60-second one, you idiot.
I don't know, but Doom and Eric seem interested.
Doom and Eric are not interested in this. I'm just gonna go out here on a limb and say that.
We got Bin Laden, we got that fucking cave. They got the RPGs.
Doom wants to know why the stream isn't crashing during this.
It's somehow running best it's ever ran in its life for this.
Oh my fuck.
Yeah, shoot him in the vest. This shit off my chest, yeah.
Was he using a club?
We can rip off GoldenEye, yeah. Gonna kill Bin Laden, motherfuckers, yeah. Yeah, Brown House, that son of a bitch, yeah. I'm SEAL Team 6 now, motherfucker.
Yeah, sweep kick him and then kick him in the fucking appendix. Scroll down. I just want to see how much.
You want the Mr. Reef freestyle? I know it.
Can you please stop doing random things unless I tell you to, Ratmus? This is not Grimace interviewing Ayrton Senna. Give me that fucking controller. Get.
I like how you couldn't even fucking see it. There's like zero lighting. Let's see. But you want the making of the commercial, the secret video.
I want to see the location scouting where they decided to go to Bronson Canyon or whatever. This is more interesting than the game.
Does this guy have to have his shirt off?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, we're rappelling down a...
It's in his fucking contract. That's where they found the locations, okay? Okay, I want to see the director's commentary for 1 second.
Hi, this is John Body, producer on the game Fugitive Hunter.
And sitting next to him here is Will Body. I'm the technical director and one of the lead programmers on the game.
Yeah, I have a question, Mr. Director. Number one, did we need this director's commentary?
TV and a lot of sort of historical present TV shows that
Number two, why did you make this game? Are you ashamed of yourselves, you six sons of bitches? Alright, we're gonna check out the secret video that Doom wants to see.
You know, it's interesting.
Is that Ed Boon?
When I started really digging back into the design and going on FBI.gov on the website to just...
Okay, fuck you.
Fuck Ed Boon.
Fuck you, discounted Boone. Ratmus, I don't ever want to see that game again as long as I live, alright? Alright, so next I'm going to play one of the games that we got from Mojo's, which no matter how many times I tested it, doesn't fucking work! Ratmus, can you get this game to work?
Yeah, like the bottom doesn't look scratched or anything.
Yeah, it's like the previous game worked, so why won't this game work? Most of the PS2 games we buy at Mojo's won't work. Explain that to me. Oh no, the system clock is wrong.
No.
So that game that Ratmus bought was called Kengo, Master of Bushido. And what an amazing game it was. You guys loved seeing us stream that game. Well, you're never gonna fucking see it.
So we're gonna put Fugitive Hunter back on, Doom.
No, we're gonna play another great, and by that I mean terrible Top Gear game. Doom knows we bought this. It's called what?
Top Gear Daredevil.
Top Gear Daredevil for PS2, except we're not gonna play it because this ain't gonna fucking work. Let me read the back of the box. No secret handshake, no decoder ring, no stupid hat. All you need to be a member of the jet-setting Daredevils, the most elusive and outlawed driving club in the world, is good reflexes, a gut full of courage, and an artistic eye for mayhem. Wreak havoc in Rome, London, Tokyo, and San Francisco. Unlock fast cars and hidden courses, but if you're caught, deny everything. Blast through 27 challenging stages. Slip behind the wheel of 12 incredible cars. Blast through 4 amazing bonus stages. 3 challenging head-to-head multiplayer modes. Except none of that happened because the fucking game won't work.
What the fuck?
Alright, I don't care. Move on.
Let's see what happens one more time. Okay, didn't load.
Alright, so now we're going to go to this brand new game that Ratmus just bought at Mojo's. No, just kidding. It's Dot Hack Quarantine Part 4, the final chapter. Anime DVD included. I'm assuming that's the anime and this is the actual game?
Yeah.
Alright, so the purpose of why we're doing this is Ratmus and Doom are going to look at Ratmus's save file and see where he is in the game and how much grinding he needs to do or something if he ever wanted to complete it. Wait a second, hold on. Let me go back to the memory card here. This is important.
This is important. Just click on it because the thing's open. Grunty thing.
What grunty thing are you referring to?
Yeah, down that.
Okay. Alright, you definitely have a save file on here. Now I'm going to correct the system clock.
This is July 18th, 2026, everybody.
Why does this have such a problem adjusting the clock? Okay, here we go. Alright, today is July 18th, 2026. What time is it?
30.
2:32 p.m. Just it, because if there's a way to see when was the last time you played this game from your memory card, I want to know what it is.
I think if you like clicked on the thing, but so we can try loading it too. Eric, have you been waiting for this?
I was waiting for the Havarti.
It's probably like, half my life ago that I played this or some shit.
How old are you?
44.
What was 22 years ago?
It was 2004.
That was when you should have been playing a wonderful game called Fugitive Hunter: War on Terror
Yes.
from Blockbuster Video. I can tell you right now that this was never the 9th most rented game from Blockbuster.
That's me. Want me to load it?
Yep, loaded. So we can't tell when it was saved. We would have had to look at the data thing. Is that low or high, Doom? So yeah, for those of you who don't know, let me turn this down. Dot Hack is a 4-part RPG on the PS2 that Ratmus and Doom know about. So Ratmus thinks he played this like 22-something years ago probably, and he never finished it because there was too much grinding at the end and you were bored with it.
Yeah, this.
You can choose English or Japanese. It says it's a simulated MMORPG. No internet connection required. Anime DVD included from the creators of Ghost in the Shell and Evangelion. Doom finished all 4 games in 55 hours. What are you doing, Ratmus? Alright, so Doom, tell Ratmus, is there something that we're looking for? I think there was some, I don't remember what it was, like some things that he needs that we want to know how many he has or something.
The grunted food. Parade beginning. Here's the cores. The cores, yes, the cores. The cash cops. I need like 75 J cores or something, right?
Now, once we are done with the .hack, don't worry because we've saved possibly the craziest games for last. We still have 1 more system and 4 more games to stream from Mojo's. While you guys are looking at this, I'm going to BRB to the bathroom, so...
I'm guessing it's like these cores here that I have a low number of. Faces look familiar. Remember that guy. Yeah, let me check. Oh, was that over here? List. That I can't do it or something. Cool. I'm sorry. Should name my character Bart, because then it'd be Bart versus the world, right? Cool, vindictive. So one of these you think it won't let me get to or something? I'm guessing all these have been handled then. So what should I do next?
You're asking me or Doom?
Doom. Message boards will log out. Check in message boards, everybody.
Real message boards or fake message boards?
Yes.
Good answer.
Have some virus. Yeah.
Should Ratmus waste 84 hours of his life?
Yes.
Do you want me to share this screen and put Doom on Discord like you did for that other game, or is it not worth it?
I don't know.
Couldn't think of the name of Skies of Arcadia. This right here, it looks like the cover of a Dreamcast game to me.
Yeah, it kind of does. Fucking hackers, man.
Code crackers, slackers. Kono burning soul. God, you can play this game in Japanese at least.
Mm-hmm.
So the final dungeon is on the Delta server. It's Reincarnated Purgatorial Altar. We're in no rush, Ratmus. You can spend at least 20 minutes on this if you want. You're in the Omega server, you switch to Delta.
Oh, that's why.
Other servers?
How do I switch servers? Other servers, okay.
It says other servers. Switch to Delta. That's the top one, right? This is just like cybering with a peacock. Frames are dropping again, yes.
Got it. Hey Erica, how are you doing?
Hi Erica, how's it going if you can even hear us over the frames dropping? I'm okay, my internet is terrible. I'm gonna have to try and contact Comcast, not that they're gonna be any fucking help. We showed our vacation pictures, but the stream crashed, so I'm gonna have to try and get a highlight together that's not messed up and upload that to YouTube later. This is a very old RPG for the PlayStation 2 called .hack Quarantine, and Ratmus and Doom are trying to figure out where Ratmus left off in the game 20 years ago to see if he could ever want to beat it finally. I would love to get rid of Comcast, except there's literally no other choice for internet service.
See that name, Doom.
How are you doing over there in Florida? Is it so effing hot you're melting? Is there smoke everywhere? There was definitely smoke here. It's been getting up into the 90s here periodically. There's still wildfire smoke, but not quite as hot as it was the past few days. Yeah, I wish I could get fiber. And no, I don't mean like dietary fiber. Yeah, Ratmus and I spent a week in Wisconsin as usual. We had some good times and some not so good times.
These have check marks to them.
We went to 2 different barbecue restaurants, got barbecued brisket and pork. We had a lot of nice desserts from the Dairy Cove, steak and shrimp. What else did you eat, Ratmus? You had some pasta.
Mm-hmm.
You had a burger from Stubborn Brothers.
That melt was good.
You had a burger melt. Doom says you might be onto something. We went swimming. Ratmus and his girlfriend and Sadie took our dad out on a boat on the lake. What else did you do? Shopping, obviously. When we went up to Mojo's in Antigo, the road through the Indian reservation was closed, so we got a little bit lost, and then we got a lot delayed, so that's kind of sucked. We got A&W root beer. We played some games. My favorite board game is Clue, and I have many different versions of Clue. I just recently got Stranger Things Clue. We played Stranger Things Clue. Didn't I win that?
Yeah.
So Doom says, oh wow, okay, if this is the next dungeon you're supposed to do, you're not even close to finishing the game. Oh god! So coming next year, just like Skies of Arcadia, Doom's gonna be on voice chat, and Ratmus is gonna play this game till he beats it, right?
Mm-hmm. Obviously I don't have a party either, so...
I just made that up. I don't think that's happening. Erica loves A&W and Clue. I'm just trying to throw, you know... I know that this .hack game is probably only interesting for Ratmus and Doom, so I'm trying to throw out some information about our trip if I can think of anything else. Yeah, we bought some cheeses, obviously. We just tried some Havarti cheese. We went to 4 different places for sausage and cheese. It was kind of insane. We spent our mom spent $530 on food just from one place called Maplewood Meats. But yeah, I think some of that was price increases, but some of that was mom and dad bought too much food. Havarti is good for melting. What should I melt Havarti on?
Mac and cheese.
Doom says, this dungeon has phase 6 out of 8. Phase 8 is the final boss. So that means what? There's like 3 more dungeons? Goody. Keep your pants on. Bread, yeah, there's a restaurant that we go to called the Farm Inn on Main. They have delicious farm fresh foods, and they also make their own bread, and you can buy bread there. Ratmus, you bought some, what, sourdough, and you bought that cinnamon pull-apart bread.
Liked it.
How was that?
I thought it was pretty good. It's a little slimy on the outside, but yeah, it was, very cinnamon.
Okay, there's more than 3 dungeons. It's just like 3 major bosses. Wow, okay. But I bought 2 loaves of white bread from the Farm Inn on Main, and I had... For a whole week, I was eating sandwiches. I bought a pound of ham sandwich meat and a pound of bologna. It was delicious. We had fresh tomatoes from a farm stand. That was nice. And I don't... What else? Oh, Ratmus. So, Ratmus and I each bought a blueberry muffin, and then, unfortunately, I accidentally took Ratmus's blueberry muffin home, and our dad had to eat it. Ratmus, I ate the blueberry muffin, and I don't think you were missing much. It wasn't that great. I did have a cinnamon roll that was pretty good. We obviously bought a lot of pop. Yeah. Farmers markets, antique stores. We love shopping in antique stores. I got some, I got a Star Trek 3 glass, probably from Burger King back in the day. I got myself a nice magnet in the shape of a Native American canoe. We got some presents for people. We got some DVDs for DK and Steffi. We got some Genesis games for Zoda. We got a bunch of duck things for Quack. Ratmus will mail those later. I don't think I've heard of Vess Soda.
I can't date a drain. Fuckers killed him already. Not like that matters.
According to Google fucking AI, it says it's a popular regional soft drink founded in St. Louis, Missouri. So I'm kind of familiar with some less well-known soda brands from the Midwest, but honestly, I don't think I've heard of or seen Vess Soda. Yeah, I guess it is Midwest, but I've never heard of it. We're dropping frames again. That sounds kind of familiar. Let me see if there's anything else I want to just mention about our trip. I had a double cheeseburger from White Castle. I usually don't have a double cheeseburger. We get anything interesting at True Value Hardware? We saw the Supergirl movie. I liked it. I know people online who are stupid to say it's crap, but people online are stupid. Got shrimp tacos, brisket grilled cheese. I bought a new pool cue for myself because I like playing pool. I had some slow braised pork and Brussels sprouts, very unusual for me. We went to a new diner called Pop's Place. It was pretty good. Ratmus and I got new shoes. I don't think I got anything at the stock market. What did you get?
I got some pizza sauces and some pasta.
Okay, so Ratmus got some pizza sauce. You might be making a pizza in a couple weeks for us, maybe. I love getting soups up in Wisconsin because they're always made with fresh ingredients and they're always really good. Usually, I had several clam. Some years they just don't have a lot of soups, and I don't know why. I had several clam chowders. I had a bacon cheeseburger soup at one point. Beef noodle was kind of salty though. Yeah. Let's see. Well, besides clam chowder, bacon cheeseburger, and beef noodle, was there any other soup that I had?
Peacock.
There might have been another soup. Well, Ratmus, did you have cream of asparagus, or did our mom have that?
Yeah.
Ratmus had cream of asparagus. You also had French onion, right? I also tried tomato basil. I didn't like it, so I gave it to my dad. I think that's about it on soups. Let's see if there's any games I want to... Erica loves French onions. I've also been writing down the gas prices. Do you guys want to know what the gas price was this year? $3.60. You want to know what it was in 2003? $1.54. I think, like, I like tomato, but when I say I like tomato, what I mean is I like a slice of tomato either by itself or on a burger or a hot dog. I don't like too much tomato, so yeah, I don't want like eating tomato soup or large amounts of tomato. It's just, I don't know. That's the best way I can describe it. One of our favorite board games is Apples to Apples. We played that. We played the Blockbuster game. It's kind of like charades for movies. Did anything funny happen during that you want to mention, Ratmus? Don't remember?
Not particularly.
I mentioned that I won Stranger Things Clue. I think your girlfriend won 1992 edition Clue that we played.
Yeah.
Ratmus and I did some Mad Libs. We did Garfield Mad Libs, Stranger Things Mad Libs, and DC Supervillains Mad Libs. We love Mad Libs too. I have this really interesting game for Star Trek fans. It's called Star Trek Chrono Trek. It's a card game where you lay out cards on a table and it's like a timeline, and you also you're dealt cards and you pick up cards, and your goal is to use time travel to win the game. Very interesting. I love it. If you love time travel in Star Trek, which I do, it's a very fun game. And then we had Uno Jurassic World, which confused the hell out of our mother, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. Anything else you can think of, Ratmus?
No. I'm gonna save. Move on.
You just saved over your save from we don't know when.
Sure, it was, before 2004, so I'm gonna save.
Alright, well, someday you're gonna beat this game. No, probably not.
Totally. Doom demanded it. So much he had to, he had to leave and scream in his non-existent bathtub. Because I'm assuming he didn't get that finished yet.
Okay. Alright, so we're done with the PlayStation 2, and now we're going to move on to the final system of the stream, which is the Wii. We were there 1 week. Yes, we did all that in 1 week. I guess one last thing we could mention is So we drive up to this town called Antigo that's about an hour north, and we go to the used video game store there. But our frickin' dad made us go to the Antigo County Courthouse to look up information and death certificates about his fucking relatives from 1913 or 1933 or whatever the fuck it was. It was a huge pain in the ass, right?
Well, plus the road was closed.
Yeah, but just doing that at the courthouse and talking to that lady and the weird problems we had, and it took too long. Is this, disconnect this and disconnect this. Deal with this later.
Dude's not here, but I think part of the reason why it took me so long with a lot of stuff is because, like, you know, I goofed around the game. I wasn't following guides. I was kind of doing whatever. I know, like, the first game, I went through, like, all this Trading Quest nonsense, like, right at the end of the game, because I'm like, oh, I have this wonderful gear now, and then, like, the second game comes out, and, like, that's crap. Like,
So what you're saying is you done goofed.
yes.
The problem I had with the Wii here is it was blocking the sensor bar, but so you need to make sure you're not in the way of that.
Play some Fortune Street.
Do wishes. Plug that in. Where does this go in the back here? Yes.
Yeah, I wish we had longer up there, at least more time off of work.
I think I was fine with spending a week there, but what I would have liked is to be able to, like, a couple months earlier spend a few days there, or maybe a couple months, you know, later in the year spend a few days there, instead of having to wait a whole fucking year. Unfortunately. Okay, for one of the games, I don't remember which one, you're gonna need a nunchuck.
It's totally this one.
Alright, before we start, let me crop this properly. Just lost the picture there for a second.
Just in time, Doom. So yes, you totally want to help me put another 40 hours in that game, right? You didn't hear me say it. Basically, I didn't follow a guide. I was fucking around with a lot of stuff, just like exploring random dungeons. Whoa. I was wondering about that too, because you're like, it took you 50 hours, but you know, like, what level were you? And now you said, because yeah, I'm in the 70s level.
Fucking screen keeps disappearing. This wasn't happening before. How many fucking stupid problems can we have with these old systems? Alright, so we have 4 games for the Nintendo Wii, and Ratmus bought all of them, and he has made a terrible mistake.
Talk about Doom, you're gonna love this one.
Alright, bye Erica if you have to leave. Alright, so the first game we're going to play here is... It's going to work, right? It's called Defendin de Penguin? What? I have the instruction manual. Story. Little Blue is a cute little penguin with a warm spirit. He lives in a penguin colony with his parents on an ice shelf far, far away. Does this have anything to do with the 90s?
Or Bin Laden.
One day, a crab approaches Little Blue's village intent on stealing some fish. Little Blue starts throwing snowballs at the advancing critter and successfully repels the invader. Upon seeing this, Profi, the penguin inventor, gets the idea of creating new inventions to defend the town, but will need Little Blue's help. So begins the story of Little Blue and Profi and their adventures to defend their colony from ravenous critters.
I want the tutorial.
You tell me, brother. So you're Little Blue. There's Professor Profi, your penguin mentor and crazy inventor. Then there's Penny, spunky penguin girl and Little Blue's friend from another penguin colony. Love interest, question mark?
It looks like it.
Navigation controls. Nunchuck control stick down.
There's that asshole professor you were talking about.
Excuse me, I never said he was an asshole.
Look at him.
Wait, this is a tower defense game?
This is a tower defense game to teach kids, like, hopefully Doom will teach his, nephews how to tower defense with the penguins.
Doom, do you want to teach your nephews how to tower defense with a penguin? I had no idea this was a tower defense game. He really doesn't. Do you regret having the tutorial now?
I'll just hit skip it. Here we go.
Just figure it out. I really don't want to read the instructions for this.
I don't want to learn how to build a ship.
This music is really loud. I wanted to make a comparison to Command and Conquer, but with this music playing, I literally cannot. So why did you buy a tower defense game with penguins, Ratmus?
Because I've literally never heard of anything this nutso in my fucking life.
You thought it was a platformer.
Well, you done fucked up, stupid shit.
I guess that's why it's called Defendin de Penguin, but my god. Could this have been prevented if Ratmus had read the back of the box? Help! Our penguin hero, Little Blue, needs to fend off hungry creatures that are eager to steal his town's fish supply. With the perfect combination of tower utilization, defense placement, timing, and strategy, Little Blue's food supply will be saved, and you won't go home hungry. Is this a real-time strategy game? But I asked that as a joke. You know what it says next?
Fuck yeah!
Finally! A real-time strategy game created for kids!
What do you mean you don't want your nephews to learn this shit, Doom?
What do you mean, Doom? The back of the backs continues. What do you mean, Go Doom?
What the fuck do you mean?
Use wits and strategy to defend your town from hungry invaders. Strategically choose from 8 different tower types to defend the penguin town. Utilize an array of environmental ammunition such as snowballs, ice cubes, icicles, and frost. Doom has no concept of using those environmental ammunitions.
Might as well be talking about fucking onions.
Would you rather teach Song how to play Plants vs. Zombies? Upgrade your towers to increase attack range and strength as enemies increase in size, strength, and smarts. Fend off a wide variety of hungry animals such as woolly mammoths, seals, snapping turtles, and more. Wait, there's woolly mammoths in this world? When is this taking place? Is it taking place around the same time as Radical Rex in the same universe? Oh, I wish Stelnox was still here because I can't wait for him to see the next game.
So assistant.
besides 6,290 frames drop, also the stream completely crashed once, so the broadcast is currently split into 2 parts. Could be more. Like I said, when I put it on YouTube, I'll do the complete broadcast as well as hopefully a complete vacation pics highlight. What else was I gonna look at? But yeah, Doom, I got the Jesse's Ocarina of Time finale, which is 2 hours and 45 minutes long. I have to watch that later. We got Gom Metal from Gerudo Valley. And then wasn't there a Smooth McGroove also? Yeah, Super Mario World Underground. I got My Cousin Vinny reaction to watch. Bunny TNG episode, but I've already seen it because I have early access.
Should we move on to another game? Or?
Please do. Yeah, I think the next game is going to be a lot better. At least I hope. How could it be worse? And yeah, Stelnux, if you're watching this VOD, which I hope you are, I think you will like the next game.
It's Fortune Street, guys.
Is it Barney Miller, the video game? It could be.
Barning in the barn.
It could be. No.
Definitely not.
Okay, I just want to point out that the disc of this game looks like somebody wrote their name on it. What does that say to you?
Sarah, sorry.
The first word is definitely Sarah with an H. Then it gets hard to read. It looks to me like Sarah Scurvy or Scary. Sarah Scary Amigo. I don't know.
Sarah, sorry amigo, but I played your Barn Mill game.
This next game features such celebrities as...
Jack Sue. I mean, what?
Why are there 2 instruction manuals and one of them's in French? God damn it. It's Hollywood Squared. Why is it called H Squared? It's Hollywood Squares.
Because it's Hollywood Squared.
According to the front of the box and instruction manual, it has such celebrities as Brad Garrett, Kathy Griffin, Jeffrey Tambor, and Martin Mull, of all people.
I think that's why I bought it.
Hosted by Tom Bergeron.
I'm only a guest. Ooh, Ubisoft. They're great, right?
Are these the only 4 celebrities that appear in this fucking game?
It's the only ones that didn't care enough.
There's usually, what, 9? It might only have 4, though.
Because you can play tic-tac-toe with that.
I guess we're about to find out. I mean, you don't need instructions on how to play this game, I hope.
It's not a penguin tower defense.
Or maybe it is.
I don't look like a basic bitch.
Let's look at Hollywood Squares. Okay, so Hollywood Squares, Tom Bergeron decided to make a tower defense game where you have to defend yourself from Kathy Griffin, Brad Garrett, Jeffrey Tambor, and Martin Mull using various towers and defense. I just made that up. Or did I? This week's Center Square is Brad Garrett. We couldn't afford Whoopi.
Could not afford Whoopi.
We could not afford her.
Well, I hit back. She loves roller disco, but what she really loves is Martin Mull. I mean, what?
He also loves baseball. What movie is that from?
Gee, I wonder.
No, there's definitely other people.
We got Brad Garrett, everybody. Dude, don't show your nephews this fucking game.
Are you sure Doom doesn't want to explain to his nephews how to play Hollywood Squares? And number 2, most importantly, who the fuck Brad Garrett is?
Oh, we got Sid.
Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, it looks like 1 celebrity per game. Wow. This has over 1,500 questions, by the way.
So we could win without even, going to Brad. Come on, let's...
Holy shit, full motion video.
Racing heart, fast breathing, and slight tingling in the hands and feet. What does Dr. Joyce Brothers say their symptoms are?
You had the shrimp appetizers at a mobile station. It sounds like an anxiety attack.
I just saw Martin Mull cameo.
Agree or disagree? Unfortunately,
You fool!
You should have agreed to disagree, just like what's his face.
no. Exit Courtney.
So what happens now?
In Greek mythology,
Wow.
where were the major gods believed to live? Let's have your selection. Agree or disagree. They lived on Olympus. You're right.
Wow, I was sure that there was no way this game was gonna suck, and yet it sucks.
You got it.
Fuck your block me.
This game really fucking sucks.
I'll take Donna to block.
What happens to the gang at the end of Seinfeld?
Oh, spoilers! Woo ba doo ba doo.
Or do you agree?
They all get molested.
They all go to jail. Good choice.
That was just Kramer, okay?
The board is yours, Circle. Emily for the block.
I don't know why the thing just keeps disappearing. Did not happen when I played this previously or tested it.
What reality TV show debuting in 2004
Oh God!
featured Donald Trump? Let's have your selection. Agree that show was The Apprentice.
Why the fuck did we have to hear that, Tom Bergeron, you piece of shit? I'd rather hear about Osama bin Laden.
Alexis for the block.
What year did this fucking game came out?
X's turn
I can't tell because I can't read French. 2010?
for the win.
Jesus Christ.
Where is Bon Jovi from?
I don't know, but wherever it is, he was halfway there.
Bon Jovi's from New Jersey.
New Jersey!
X gets the square.
Are we desperately trying to get to the next day so we can see the next celebrity?
This is the first round you won today. Just one more, and you're off to the bonus round.
Oh God, we gotta play more?
Going into round 2.
I wanna see Martin Mull, goddammit.
Where are you gonna go? Brad Garrett.
Did you guys know that Kathy Griffin once guest starred on a X-Files episode?
This celebrity has the best voice in America. Who is it?
Well, I know the loudest voice is Larry King live, everybody! Saskatchewan, hello!
Conan!
A little annoying. I was listening to Larry the other night, didn't even have the TV on. Kokomo, Indiana, what's the question? Osama, why the turban? You know.
God, Osama bin Laden.
The greatest voice in the business is James Earl Jones on CNN.
James Earl Jones from CNN? You mean Darth Vader?
Nice work. Which square do you want, Circle? Sid. That's today's secret square.
Whoa.
If you guess correctly, you'll win a bonus.
Did somebody actually say Osama bin Laden and I didn't hear it?
Yeah.
X, it's your turn to choose a square. Alexis for the win.
This...
The lead male character in the 2008 movie Twilight is played by who? Do you agree or do you disagree?
Robert De Niro! How big was this mole, Doom?
Gets the square, wins the round, and $1,000.
There's several things we learned in this stream. One is that Comcast sucks. Number two is that meat and cheeses are good. But most importantly is that, you know, sometimes things just keep showing up. You know, we kept hearing about 3 different wars. We heard about Osama bin Laden. I'm sure we heard about a bunch of other things that just connected to other games for no reason.
And former teen star. Do you agree?
Nick
or
Jonas,
disagree?
yes.
Choice. Who did actor Ben Affleck get engaged to in 2000?
Affleck!
Feel about that?
Yeah, Carol Alt.
Yes, indeed. What does the rating E stand for when a video game is playable for all ages? How do you feel about that?
What about E10 Plus?
You're correct.
This game is rated E10 Plus, by the way, but Defendin de Penguin is rated E.
Do you agree? Or, well done.
Do you agree to disagree?
Jennifer Hudson got her national start on what TV show? How do you want to weigh in on this? Well done. Which pop princess had a 2-day marriage to her best friend.
Seinfeld's Jason Alexander?
2000.
Another Seinfeld question. That guy was from Seinfeld, right?
Oops, no good.
Really?
Despite being its most famous song, Somewhere Over the Rainbow was nearly cut from what film? Do you agree? Well done. What type of animal is a tarantula? Do you agree or do you? Yes!
It's a manimal.
Let's get on over to the keys. Wow, 8 good answers. There's only going to be one key left.
Which one is the key to Tom Bergeron's bedroom?
That's that one.
The key remaining must be the correct key. Pick it up. Let's go over to the chest and unlock it. Yes, you've got the correct key. Well done.
Hold on a second. What?
Congratulations.
I
See you next time.
The game keeps disappearing from our television, but is it not disappearing in OBS?
It's just like how it's connected to there.
Okay. It's still Brad Garrett. Fuck this. Turn it off.
It's like Brad Garrett and his Lobo.
I can't believe we didn't get to see Martin Mull. Well,
I bought the game. I mean, what?
I mean, we did get to see them briefly in a cameo, but... Okay, I hope the stream works and I hope this fucking thing works because I've saved the craziest 2 games for last, everyone, if you can fucking believe that. So here's what happened. Let me set the story for you. We're in Mojo's and I told Ratmus, I said, Song told me that if we buy games that are too stupid, she will refuse to watch the stream. And so Ratmus comes back to me and gets this fucking game. It's actually, well, I think it was this one, but from what I looked at online, Ratmus bought another game. This was the first one, so we're gonna play this first. This is the sequel. Yeah, so Ratmus got this game that was so stupid. I said, Ratmus, what did I just tell you? If you buy stupid games like that, Song's not gonna watch the stream. Ratmus said, buy this fucking game anyway, I don't care. That's what you said, right?
I said it's a wonderful game and she should, you know, be happy that it's in her life.
No, I think she's actually busy with family, but yes, also what I said. I severely apologize that I'm making you guys watch this, but Ratmus is making you watch him play this game.
You might want to show this to your nephew.
These are 2 games. This is the first one. This might be worse than Game Party. Calvin Tucker's Redneck Jamboree. Who the fuck is Calvin Tucker? Why does he exist? And why does he have a Redneck Jamboree? And why is it a game on the Nintendo Wii? I don't know. This is a collection of 12 Redneck mini games. Have fun, Ratmus.
Is one of them kissing my sister?
Probably. Look at the box art.
Oh God, look at the box art.
I assume that that's Calvin Tucker and his sister that he's gonna make out with. Yeah, I said it. Oh, this is the game that required the nunchuck. Calvin Tucker's Redneck Jamboree is a party game where up to 4 players can participate in 12 different redneck-style events. Did you know that there were redneck-style events? Each player plays as one member of a family of Redneck County who come to compete, and so they're, yeah, let's not talk about what that family's doing.
Willie Bob.
The family who wins the Jamboree becomes the greatest family of the county for a year, and will get the privilege to move into the big trailer, in quotation marks, where redneck-style luxuries await. Yes. The goal is to gain more bottle caps than any other families participating in the Jamboree. Bottle caps are gained at the end of each event depending on your ranking. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I just told you it's a collection of mini games. Oh god. Just oh god, right? We've got backyard shooting, bottle opening contest, dynamite fishing. Doom, it's got fishing, but don't worry, it's with dynamite.
Don't worry, it's about kissing your sister.
Get off my lawn. I can't wait for that game. Yes, this reminds me of when we played Zapper games, right? Let's barricade. Mower racing. That sounds fun. Outhouse hunt. That doesn't sound fun. Okay, so let me explain to you how outhouse hunt works. It's the middle of the night and you gotta take a shit. You can't find the outhouse. You gotta find the outhouse while avoiding raccoons, skunks, and bears.
I can't wait.
That's literally what it is. Quick saw contest. Sounds like a Mario Party game. So I thought it said soda beaver. It's soda brewer. Although it is against the law to brew your own soda, okay, clearly moonshine. This game's rated E10 plus. Can't be moonshine, it's soda.
Butt slam.
It's illegal to make your own soda. Sound Safari. That's where you have to identify animals or something. And of course, the final event, toilet seat throwing. Except there's a bonus event of cow roulette. Just like Soda Popinski, yes. Ratmus is gonna play every single Redneck event. Maybe. Is this fun, Ratmus?
Weird.
Is it more fun than Hollywood Squares?
Because we didn't get to Martin Mole.
Do you wish Brad Garrett was in this game? He's a redneck, right?
If I could shoot him, yeah.
Wait, who are the people? Billy? Which one were you playing as?
Billy Bob, so apparently I fucking blew it hard.
Oh no, now you'll never get to make out with your sister.
Oh no.
What? What's this now?
I don't know.
Is this the Densetsuno Cow Roulette?
I guess so.
That might be how you pick the next event for all I know. Or I did not need to see that. What
Calm
is...
down, guys.
Is that guy bashing his head against the fence?
Yes.
What was that? Was that an event? Nobody knows. There's another fun fact for you, Doom.
You ever heard of deodorant?
Dynamite fishing. Go. Kill as much fish as possible by throwing dynamite in the pool.
3, 2, 1, ready.
Oh god, you better figure out how to throw the dynamite before you die. Oh, Ratmus is dead. And he just blew his hand off.
Okay, I think.
Okay, so let's see. Alright, I thought it was done, but let me look. Okay. Okay, so bonus events. The Cow Roulette event is played between each event of the Jamboree and allows players to test their luck and double their number of bottle caps they earned in the previous event. Pick which part of the field you think the cow will sit in. If your guess was right, you double your previous earnings, otherwise nothing happens. Okay, so we did backyard shooting. That was the first event. Now you're on dynamite fishing, so I guess it's random. There's 11 events, not including the cow roulette. My god. I kind of want to see Get Off My Lawn. I would like to see mower racing. That sounds like it might actually be fun. I'd love to see the outhouse hunt. But, or the soda brewer. But we're gonna have to sit through a lot of bullshit if we want to see any of those, especially if it's random pick. So we'll keep doing this for a little while and hope we get good luck. And remember, there's still one last game after this, and it's the sequel to Calvin Tucker's Redneck Jamboree.
Basically, out of all these Wii games, the first one would be the one Doom wants to show to his nephews out of all 4 of them, if he had to.
Which you wouldn't have thought so from the start. Doom's like, can I just show none of them? No, you have to pick one of the 4. This also kind of reminds me of that Guinness World Records game for some reason.
Yes.
We got 112 fishes. I don't think Fish Waffle supports blowing up fish with dynamite, okay?
Once again, I fucking blew it hard.
If Stalnox is watching this VOD, I want him to talk about, I think it was Sergeant Zale's kid, Little Billy Bubba. Or was it, no, that's Luther Rizzo's kid, excuse me. I think. I don't fucking know anymore, I need to watch more MASH. Oh, thank God you have to pick the fucking cow roulette again. This is why Song won't watch this stream. If you can believe it, Doom, Ratmus paid $5.99 for this game. You know how much he paid for the sequel? $7.99.
Damn it.
Alright, can we have a good event, please? I'm assuming you can't skip this.
God fucking damn it.
Yes, we could have bought that weird album for 99 cents, but we didn't. We spent our money on this instead.
Yes.
If everything is coming your way, you're in the wrong lane. Mower racing. Okay, is this like Mario Kart? God, you hit a flamingo. Oh God, you hit a tire. Okay, I take it back. This game is nothing like Mario Kart.
Reminds me of like Mickey Mania with the Mode 7.
Can you even steer?
I'm trying to.
What's it got? Gyro controls?
I think so.
It's got motion gyro controls, Doom. Watch out for that skunk. I didn't know how this game could get any worse, but somehow it did. Watch out for that random oven. Should get bonus points for running over that rabbit or whatever it was so we can eat it. What other mini games from this do we really want to see? Let me see. The outhouse hunt. We gotta keep going till we find the outhouse hunt, right? Who is this game meant for? Actual rednecks? Do they even play video games? I would say yes. Can I go back to Wikipedia and see what the critics said about this game, or do we? Is that even a surprise?
They love the game. What the fuck?
Redneck Jamboree received negative reviews from critics. Oh wow, I can't imagine why. Who focused on the game's lack of content and poor gameplay. It received a 30.5% from Game Rankings. IGN's Aaron Thornton called the game just a few simple minigames thrown together in a lackluster package. He gave a token compliment to the game's variety, however, stating, "The minigames are all pretty bad, but at least they're bad for a variety of reasons." That is quite a review there. Aaron Thornton going out on a limb there. GameZone criticized the game's initially restricted content, feeling that the decision to restrict players from all the games upon initially starting the game was a bad game design decision.
It was piss poor.
Wait, so do we really not have access? Okay, it does say some of these events are locked, and I didn't realize that. Okay, so if that's true, then maybe Outhouse Hunt will be next because it's listed after Mower Racing. Well, that's good news. We can still play Outhouse Hunt, Soda Brewer, and Toilet Seat Throwing. We'll play all those games, and then I think that's it. So all the other games are locked. Let me read what it says about toilet seat throwing. Sometimes using what's at hand is funnier than doing it like everybody else and buying the proper equipment. Similar to horseshoes, toilet seat throwing is played the same way with the same rules. So you know what they say, close only matters in hand grenades and toilet seat throwing.
Yes.
That's what they always say, right? Earn the most points with the 6 toilet seat shots to be the winner. Yay, outhouse hunting. Alright. Will you find the outhouse in time, Ratmus? Before the call of nature becomes too strong? If the critters appear and scare you, it will diminish your ability to hold it. Will you find it in time? Will you find the outhouse while holding your piss? Is the question, Ratmus. There was a weird boing sound coming out of Ratmus's Wii remote while he's holding his piss.
He's pissing his fucking truck. Come on.
I don't think Doom ever imagined that this game would, such as this, would be on the Nintendo Wii. This is like Slender Man.
Gotta find those 8 pages and take a piss.
I was like, what does holding in your piss have to do with Slender Man? But yes, Ratmus has played Slender Man several times on 360 for achievements, and I did watch him play a little bit of it, so I see what you're saying. I was not actually done reading what the critics said about this game. I'll read you one more thing once we're done with this wonderful piss minigame.
Shit, I actually found it. Holy crap.
Shit, crap. Ratmus actually found the outhouse. Congratulations, Ratmus, before you pissed yourself. And yeah, like, why couldn't you just piss in the woods?
Or be the Pope and shit in the woods.
Okay, so Destructoids, Conrad Zimmerman said that this game ranked among, quote, the worst gaming experiences I have ever had. Okay, I mean, has this guy ever played, what was it? Game Party Champions for Wii U?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on,
There are worse games.
Which game is worse as a collection of minigames? This game, Redneck Jamboree, or Game Party Champions for Wii U? Because honestly, at this point, I'm thinking Game Party Champions is worse. Actually, the more we play this game, I think the less it's not so bad. It's stupid as hell, but it's also kind of silly fun, question mark? How does it play?
I mean,
well, certain minigames played terrible. Like, I'm sure the mowing game was terrible, right?
Yeah.
But you won the outhouse minigame. That was great. You're going to lose overall, I'm sure, right?
Yes.
What other games do we have to play? I think you've got soda making and then toilet throwing, so... How many rednecks does it take to eat a possum, Doom? Wait, bottle opening? It said this was locked. I didn't want to do this. It said this game was locked. The bottle opener technology has not yet arrived to Redneck County. I think, speaking of our vacation, at one point my dad said something like, we have a Sundrop bottle opener, and I had to correct him and say, no, Dad, we have 2 Sundrop bottle openers. Because that's how amazing our family is, right, Ratmus? Do you have a Sundrop bottle opener at your house?
I think it's a Twigs one.
Okay, yeah, so yeah. I have a green one that says Sundrop. I have a red one that says Sundrop. No, it doesn't say cherry lemon, although it should. Ratmus has one that just says Twigs. Is it green or red, or what color is it?
I think it's red.
Red Twigs one, huh? Interesting. So,
Oh God, dental surgery.
I'll tell you guys something else interesting. So for many years now, I've had Sundrop coasters that I bought up in the Twigs Sundrop gift shop, right? And they were square shaped, but they got so old because I used them so much, like they looked like shit. So I bought some new Sundrop coasters, but for some reason they're not square anymore. These ones are round, so now I have round Sundrop coasters. In fact, in the past I may have sent some square Sundrop coasters to perhaps some of you out there. Doom?
No, you shouldn't have Doom.
Well, if you have some square Sundrop coasters, they might be rare because now they make them in circles.
Should have actually won the damn thing.
Wow. What minigame is next? Is it going to be what we want or something stupid?
It's gonna be something stupid.
I wish we didn't have to do this.
I wish we could win at one point.
Betsy, is that you?
Whoa. 2 people actually won.
Well, I should have bought you some round ones then, Doom, but I didn't.
This is your favorite.
The use of my shotgun was purely for self-defense, Your Honor. Alright.
3, 2.
After this, do we want to shut the game off?
Yeah.
Okay. And yes, Doom, to confirm your suspicions, this uses motion controls on the Wii to throw the horseshoes. How much does Doom love this game now? Okay, so this game had a sequel, but it's not Redneck Jamboree 2, and it's not a collection of minigames, and also the sequel does not even have a Wikipedia article. It's just a footnote on this game's Wikipedia article, even though this next game is the one that Ratmus found first at Mojo's. And in fact, the Redneck Jamboree, the game we're playing now, you got at Shawano, which we went to second. The next game we're going to show you, you found in Mojo's Antigo, which we went to first. Are you shutting it off or keeping playing?
I'm gonna do one more thing.
Just gonna do one more thing. I mean, Wikipedia refers to it as a sequel, but
Holy shit, I won.
I'm glad you didn't shut it off, Ratmus. Can you please stop doing that? Okay, Ratmus is a true redneck. He finished the Jamboree and won 26 bottle caps. Congratulations, question mark?
What am I doing with my fucking life?
That looks like the Twigs Bottling Company. Is this one of your greatest things you've ever done on stream, Ratmus?
No.
Alright, this is the grand finale, the game that I've been saving for last.
Those Radical Rex better than those games?
Radical Rex is better than a lot of games, okay? Okay, the game's sequel is a racing game that shares nothing in common with Redneck Jamboree except for the Calvin Tucker branding. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Calvin Tucker's Redneck Farm Animals Racing Tournament. Now let's take a look at the box art. If you look at the box art, bad request. God damn this fucking thing.
I'm gonna use tilt controls, everybody.
Alright, you're seeing this on stream. It's Calvin Tucker's Redneck Farm Animals Racing Tournament. Yes, that spells out fart. Get it? F-A-R-T, fart. Farm Animals Racing Tournament. Get it? Even though it doesn't say that on the fucking title screen, it says it on the box. F-A-R-T, fart. Get it? Ha 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 ha. Ratmus, why'd you buy this game?
That looks so fucking ridiculous.
Because it said fart. Get it? Fart. Is this comedy? You farting son of a bitch.
Be so quick.
This is why my own girlfriend won't watch this stream, Ratmus. Because you buy fart games. You sick fuck. It's got a pig driving a tractor with these. Hit some kind of porcupine on the front.
It's got a pig fucking his sister.
Ratmus, you call this entertaining Wisconsin games?
I could be playing Mario Kart World and playing a cow, ironically.
You could be playing Mario Kart for Wii on this console right now. What are you doing? Oh my god, there's motion controls. You want the Wii wheel? I think that's in the crawl space.
It said, you probably didn't see that. It said to use that.
I didn't see it now because I was yelling about farts, but I did see it when I tested this out. So yeah, we have Wii wheels, but I think they're in the crawl space, so there's no other way to play this game other than like this.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
Ratmus is using a Wii Remote gyro controls like he was using a Wii wheel, but he doesn't have one. Wow.
Yeah.
Let me read the back of the box. Get your redneck on. Calvin Tucker's Redneck Farm Animal Racing Tournament is a wacky kart game with loads of typical redneck humor.
Typical. What the fuck is going on?
This is on the level of that Burger King racing game, I would say. That's what it's reminding me of right now.
That one probably had more production value.
It had better controls, I'll tell you that.
Holy shit.
Their crazy organized tournaments bring them from the farm to the tropical pirate island, from the polar to Egypt, and from inside the pyramid they are warped into time to the medieval times and returning by UFO back in time again. What?
I can't turn. I'm like stuck facing this way. Oh, and I apparently threw some garbage.
I'm sorry, I know the controls are terrible, but I can't believe that this game involves time travel to the Egyptian pyramids and...
Apparently you can reverse, okay.
Also, that sentence is just very poorly constructed. Also, you're collecting horseshoes, which reminds me of San Andreas. I'm flabbergasted right now, and not for the right reasons. The story. Do I even need to read this game's story? It's just from the instruction manual, by the way. Track and turn. I'm gonna read the story. Just I'm gonna save it for a second here. Okay, so it says the 6 environments are not tracks, but environments. This is Fart HQ. The farm track is all about the farm. Immense fields of corn, flowers, and just grass. This is where the redneck farm animals come from. Then there's also Medieval Madness, the Pirate Bay,
Whoa.
Nova Zembla, the polar track. Why is it called that? Egypt encounters. Roswell, the UFO level, contains aliens and UFOs. In the cornfield supermarket parking lot. What? What the fuck is wrong with Calvin Tucker that he made this game?
Meth.
Okay, so there's characters such as Billy Pete the pig. I guess you pick the chicken.
Yeah.
You're Sue Quack the chicken. There's also Billy Barry the bull, Slimy Billy the frog, Billy Slick the cat, Billy Cool the sheep.
Billy fuck the sheep.
Wait, so there's multiple Billies, but there's... What?
There's only one quack.
What is happening? Mr. Billy Goat the goat. Sue Ella Stripe the cow. Okay, so wait, like the males are called Billy usually, and the females are called Sue, I guess. So the weapon pickups are, there's a boost which gives you instant nitrous, a porcupine which will be dropped on the road, hunting shotgun to shoot in front of you, pile of poop. Pile of poop. Once you've smelled this huge pile of poop, you'll never be the same again.
That's for sure.
Piece of scrap metal. Throw loads of rotten fruit and vegetables. Controls.
Not very well.
Brake and reverse is the 1 button. Forward is the 2 button. Car unique weapon A. You will activate the special ability of your character. Weapon B. You'll fire or activate the pickup you have collected. Obviously you turn, and you know that's terrible. The HUD. Horseshoe count. If you have collected 8 horseshoes, the special ability of your animal driver will be available. Okay. Alright, and finally, I am now going to read you guys the story of this game. One day, some animals from the Redneck farm sit together and think there should be more in the world to discover than just the farm. You get the feeling like this was written by people whose English is not their first language?
Not even their second language.
The main idea comes from Billy Pete, the pig, who isn't satisfied with his small and dirty shack. Oh, thank God, I thought it said his small and dirty sack.
He's got that too.
Every day, Billy Pete has to listen to the stories of the adventurer of his slimy, clumsy, and always bragging friend Slimy Billy the Frog, who claims to have seen it all during his journeys. Billy Pete takes a closer look at his savings from the last couple of years and decide to take the gamble, to travel all around the globe and organize some exciting racing tournaments just for the fun and, of course, for the adrenaline. I don't know why I sound like I'm like from somebody from Red Letter Media reading the back of a terrible movie on DVD. Doom doesn't know what we're talking about because he doesn't watch that wonderful show. That sure is some English. He hires the strong and the fearsome Billy Barry the Bull to protect him from any danger he might encounter in the world, but not before the silent but the cool Billy Cool the Sheep with his sunglasses decides to join the party for reasons only the mystical Billy Cool knows. Now again, let me stress that in previous instruction manuals during this stream, I sort of half read it and made up my own dialogue. I swear to you right now, I am reading this word for word from the instruction manual, no embellishments or changes. Soon, Mr. Billy Goat and his lovely cow wife, Sue Ella Stripe, decide to race as well, just for the fun of it, and then even Chicken Sue Quack decides to join. While the party engineers and prepares their crazy vehicles, Crazy Cat, Billy Slick, decides to join because otherwise there is no one left at the farm for him to harass or to oppress.
What the fuck?
Again, I'm reading this word for word.
Goddamn volcano!
This was published by Zoo Publishing Inc. in what year? I don't know, but I still have more to read. Their crazy own organized tournaments brings them from the farm to the tropical pirate island, from the polar to Egypt, and from inside the pyramid, and they are warped into time to the medieval times and returning by a UFO back in time again. This is certainly one of the Wii video games of all time. Copyright 2007.
Same as Metroid Prime 3. Imagine, hey, I want Metroid Prime 3. It's like, sorry kid, I'm gonna get you, you know, fucking bullshit Redneck game.
The previous, so Redneck Jamboree came out in 2006. This one came out in 2007 supposedly. So yeah, I guess Ratmus is asking Doom, which game would you have rather played in 2007? Metroid Prime 3 or Calvin Tucker's Redneck Farm Animals Racing Tournament? The choice is obvious to me, and I think Bunny should stream this game instead of Metroid Prime 3. Do you agree, Ratmus?
What I'm using my golden carrot for? I mean, what the fuck?
I know what I'm using my golden carrot for. Are you still in the first track, or is this a different track?
This is a different track. This is the Pirate Island shit.
Okay, because I would certainly love to see a UFO track or a pyramid or any of the crazy stuff it was talking about. This just seems kind of boring still. Alright, I am done talking and I need some water because my throat is now parched from reading that nonsense. Ratmus is going to keep playing this game until we at least see some goddamn UFO level, okay? And by the way, Ratmus is wearing his vintage RockMan Respect t-shirt, which was originally offered in like 2014 or 2015 and is now no longer available. And I'm wearing a Twigs shirt. What does it say in the back, Ratmus? I can't see.
My coffee.
There's a picture of Sundrop. Is that vintage shirt still in good shape, Ratmus? Doom wants to know.
I think it's...
Actually, it looks ripped to me.
Yeah.
So the answer is no. Do you have one of those, Doom? Did you lose it along with your Sunshop coasters? I actually, now that I think about it, I might have one of those shirts that has never been used or worn hanging in my closet because like it was an extra that nobody bought, I think. I don't know what size it is. Well, you know what, Ratmus? I think I enjoyed this stream.
I think my favorite, game from all this shit was the Osama bin Laden one.
Are you really? Are you like? Is that true? Like, even for silly reasons, you're still saying that's true?
It had a lot of weird content that I found entertaining.
I'll be honest, Doom. I didn't like last year's stream. I hated Bart's Nightmare. Sorry, guys. Last year, I was really worried about this game, but I think the Calvin Tucker's Redneck games, like,
I got first place.
That's great. Yes, they are completely stupid, but I think they were funny enough to where I enjoyed talking about them and seeing them. I did not like that Osama bin Laden game. Hollywood Squares was a huge letdown. Defendin de Penguin, fuck that game. Radical Rex, I think, was pretty cool. I like the graphics.
Yeah,
and
it just kind of was hard to get around in. Okay, this is the final race here.
Is it in a UFO, I hope?
It's like a medieval...
No, I want to see the UFO level. It sucks that these PS2 games didn't work. I was especially interested in Top Gear Daredevil. Maybe we'll get it to work someday. I don't know what Kengo Master of Bushido is all about.
It's about Bushido. What more can they say about it? Come on.
I guess it might be like a fighting turn, like, like Street Fighter 2 type fighting, except with samurais. So maybe that could have been cool. Maybe we'll find out someday. Maybe we won't. Maybe I'll get the PS2 fixed. I don't know. Shadow Squadron, definitely a fucking letdown. Yeah, all the Genesis games were not very good, unfortunately. This looks like Greenwood Village from Diddy Kong Racing. I could have bought Diddy Kong Racing, Doom. We don't own it, but it was like $35, and I'm like, I don't like Diddy Kong Racing, so why would I buy this? So yeah, I'm still pissed about the stream crashing. I'll try to contact Comcast. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I guess I'm still planning on doing Ocarina of Time on Monday and Doki Doki Panic on Friday. Now, was it 5 weeks ago today, Ratmus, that was the last RockMan and Ratmus stream?
Probably.
When Ratmus was in the middle of doing Grand Theft Auto 3. So guess what? 2 more weeks. Next Ratmus stream is
August 1st.
August 1st. Is that confirmed, Ratmus? You're going to continue GTA 3 that day?
Because I have to drop off my rent check. And
You have to drop off your rent check, and you're going to make us hot dogs from Maplewood Meats, which are technically called skinless wieners, which are delicious, of course. That's 2 weeks from today. Ratmus will continue GTA 3, but we're still not done with Calvin Tucker's Redneck Fart.
Final lap.
I guess you had some, yeah, I mean, it probably doesn't control the best. You had some trouble at the beginning, but you seem to be doing better
Yeah,
now.
like, I didn't know you could reverse, because yeah, I got stuck at one point, because like sometimes I get, stuck where I'm turned too much, and there's like nothing you can really do except for reverse.
Yeah.
Like if this didn't have the shitty controls and like, a little bit better design, it could have at least been interesting,
Oh, it's interesting.
but not visually like that 32X game. Fucking bitch. Get me off the goddamn road. The fuck?
Too bad.
Got a second.
So you can't just play the UFO level?
No.
Alright, well, yeah, I guess it's 5 o'clock and it's time to be done with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Egypt encounters.
It's reversed. This has mirror mode or whatever the fuck in it.
So, the UFO level, let me see here. Oh, that's Rose, okay. So someday, Ratmus will come back to this game and unlock all the tracks and beat it, right? No.
Rather go back to .hack,
He'd rather go back to .hack.
which he wants me to do.
Alright, well, it was fun seeing everyone in chat. I hope everyone had a good time. Doom, did you have a good time?
Are you not entertained, chat?
Ratmus and I are gonna go eat more Mongolian beef, right, Ratmus?
Yes. Something. What was your favorite game, Doom?
What was your favorite game, Doom? I don't think you have a favorite game. What was your
.hack.
What was your favorite game, Zoda? Yeah, Doom like .hack. Zoda like the games that we're gonna mail to him, which he doesn't know what they are unless he watches the past broadcast. So yeah, if you're watching this and you want to see more RockMan and Ratmus play random Wisconsin games, well, you're gonna have to wait a year till we go back and buy some more stupid shit and awesome shit. So thanks, Ratmus. Yeah, I dropped 1 million frames, as we know. We're not gonna rate anyone.
RPG fans playing Star Tropics, though. Zoda wants to see that.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Maybe we are gonna raid somebody.
I saw him playing some last night.
The RPG Fan is streaming Star Tropics. Just 1 second. RPG Fan's content is intended for certain audiences only. Alright, that is the end of the stream. Bye everyone. Thanks for watching.